How do you know?
And it's just Jeremy laughing for the. That's the first thing. That's the first thing they hear. It's just Jeremy dying.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's
Hello, everyone.
sup.
Hi.
And you know what's funny? They have not.
I know.
That's why it's funny. How's everybody doing? Let me scroll back up here. Hi, Potatoes. Hi, Curlson. Diggity Dave. Dickwitch, what's up? Jag.
I love that. I love that stuck so good. 18. First roll.
How's everybody doing? Oh yeah, get your rolls out of the way.
Seven.
Let me see what I roll. 3.
17.
Well, you
Good.
guys live today.
8.
17.
Let's try the other die. 16. Okay.
8. Let's do it.
8.
We got it.
All right. 11.
4.
I don't do that to my dice. I
Well, you
let
should.
them.
I don't beat
I-
the shit
7
out
and
of
7.
No.
You guys die.
No,
For the
I
big
give
one.
them the opportunity
one.
to perform in the moment.
15.
Show you that
That's what I've been doing.
tattoo.
It's been working out,
I.
kinda.
But it's under my. All right, I can show the tattoo.
Fern
actually.
has sleeves.
Oh yeah, I haven't even seen it yet, actually.
I thought I sent you a
I
picture
haven't
of
seen
it.
I haven't
Your
seen
tat-
it fully
well, the
yet.
reason we missed
After
last
the
week.
touch-up.
All right. Well, you know what?
be
I
good.
planned it better the first time.
Ooh,
Looks really good.
that does look sick.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Can you just stay like that the whole session?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, actually, I want you
last
to DM
session-
through your.
last session, no perception check.
For what?
Hello there. How are you all today?
Chester, there's something wrong with your back?
No, Chester, go
Move your
away.
bicep and get it to like talk.
Thank you.
Did I mute? Oh, I muted.
Take it off. I feel so violated.
Take it off.
Thank you, Jag. Appreciate it.
That's our other account.
The Dick Witch is sick. Wait, what? Oh, the Dick
Not an
Witch
AA
is stick
tattoo.
you so
I'm actually
good.
considering. I think I'm going to be getting an AA
Hi,
tattoo.
Tot.
We don't.
Can I see your faces
I'm really
too?
excited for
What
it.
are you trying to get?
I'm going to get a AA tattoo.
I was thinking about that, and I was gonna put it like right here.
Hell
I'll
yeah,
get
that's where
one.
I was probably going to. Well, I have my
I wanna get one.
moon.
You know,
but I
fuck
wanna-
the
my
moon,
God.
right over top.
You have another wrist.
You know what we should? We
okay,
all let's
fuck the moon.
all
Do you
go to
want
Michigan
tidal
one
waves?
day and just get.
That's how you get tidal
What
waves.
happened to Cade's
Yeah.
mic?
I don't know. What are you talking
I
to?
know. Now you sound like you're in a.
Cam. Merch tattoo. There we go.
It's just gonna say
Tattoo.
merch.
Hey, Shay, thank you for that tier 1 sub for 3 months.
Yeah. Hey.
Boom.
That should be a lot
Boom.
better.
Wait, well,
Do
I'll
we have
get
anything in the
tats that
overlay that
say-
explodes?
Yes,
It'll say Jag wants merch.
it explodes with fire.
No, it just
Hey.
says fuck you, Jag.
By the way,
No
I got
merch.
permission. I got permission to not have to try to say Sarakia ever again.
Oh,
It's a good day.
Hey,
It's a good day.
Sakria.
Hey.
But hey, that's the 3rd time, so now I'm impressed with you.
I know,
I
right?
know.
I know. Well,
Hey,
what you
you're
don't
a
see is the
idiot.
30 minutes of prep time to pronounce that name I take
Two.
before every episode.
Tip of the tongue.
That's your
keeping lips.
pre-roll right there.
10 minutes. Like,
2.
I know, that's what I'm looking at right now.
8.
Oh, fuck, I got
Oh.
a nat one. Let's go.
Arcane Con.
Yeah. Well, no, you just got the nat one out of the way, Cade.
Oh,
Two
no,
19s.
it's coming.
So I'll get the Arcane Archive symbol tattooed on my thumb, because that's the only spot I'll have left.
Right here.
No, on the
Yeah, I was
top
gonna say
side, you
right on
dingus.
there.
No, right there.
Top side, that's gonna kill you.
How else are you gonna get into our
that'd be
fingerprint
good.
scanners
Rather
Yeah,
sharp
there
than
we go.
to get into our production
Well, I thought we
studio?
were gonna have retina scanners. Why would I use my thumb for a retina scanner?
That is true. When are we gonna
Yeah.
have the first Arcane Con?
Why don't we just have a pin? You
Nah,
what
everybody
these
needs
people
an
are
Arcane
Arcane
Nick's like, can we
Archive
not put
tattoo
it
in
on
their
our
eye.
body?
You
I
kind
was
of
thinking about that too, Jay.
I like
kinda
how
actually should.
I like how Jag says, "Bah, Jag wants a merch tattoo." I love it.
Yep.
Is this just a one-way conversation with you, John?
I was saying the tattoo will say Jag wants merch.
Yeah,
Oh.
I said that we'll
Yeah.
get one that said Jag wants merch.
Got you. There you go.
I want it all.
There you go, Carlson. If you get that tattoo, Eddie will also get that tattoo. There you go. I'm offering your body up.
Or, like get a tattoo is like
Selling
if
yourself.
merch Jag doesn't have.
What is
Can we
happening
get
over there?
a shirt? Can we get a shirt
Another
that says Jag wants this shirt, but he
Oh,
can't.
I
have
got
it.
that.
Yeah.
I already got that in the
I was
works.
gonna
don't
say,
worry.
Paige, can you get that?
Everything else is being shipped out like today.
It's true.
So.
Alar does
Oh,
need a
thank you.
tattoo that says "This is not comment's not my first language." And you know what's
That's
funny
what
is
he is.
Nick really
Swahili,
does need
yeah.
a tattoo that says English isn't my first language. Because damn, sometimes, bro. I got some ingots.
Maintain to this
Ingots.
day that it's ingots.
All right. Well,
I've been to Ingot
Is that
before.
where Harry
They have
Potter
really good
keeps his
hamburgers.
money?
it is.
Oh, that's a better joke than mine.
Yes, he
That was a
does.
good one.
Alrighty,
Win this
so we'll get the ball rolling a little bit. Nick, do you have anything you want to talk
I'm
about?
gonna get the dice rolling.
Yeah. So I don't know if you guys have noticed. I believe Curls has noticed because she likes all of our photos on Instagram. But we have official Arcane Archives social media. You can tweet at us on Twitter, instantly follow us on Instagram, and you can subscribe to us on YouTube. We have a bunch of things on there, mainly photos on Instagram and reruns on YouTube and just general stuff on Twitter.
Right on.
yeah.
Jay.
Yeah, come check out our community Discord. Links down below. Currently going to be working on a system that you can opt in to get notified when we go live through Discord in case
Yeah.
you don't want to do the Twitters or anything like that.
And when we have polls for like names and stuff like that, then you can go and hang out and talk and vote, and then we could almost like curate parts of the story based off of what you guys vote on.
Yep. This is just gonna point out that
Should
just because you
Ecclesius
guys
save all his
vote
fur?
for it, just because you vote for it, does not mean that we'll do it.
There's a good way of incentivizing our following.
Hey, come do it, but just because you do it doesn't mean we'll do it.
It's like when you plug something that they
I don't know
can't
if you
watch.
guys- I don't know if you guys remember many
Or
years
where.
ago when they voted to name a municipal building the Harry Balls building after a
Oh, I've
governor
seen
of a
that.
state, and that's like it was a governor of a state, and like everyone voted for it, and they didn't do it, and it's very annoying.
That's
But,
annoying.
we
But
vote
We
for
also
it.
play games, so
I
come
love
hang
games.
out.
That's true.
Yeah,
We-
apparently fuck our Discord and
Welcome, King.
Yeah, I know.
I am Ecclesius, and we are the
don't use
inverted nipples.
Discord at all.
we are the invert.
But as Jay was saying, we do also play
Yeah.
games. Come and join
Yeah.
those.
Yep. So just come hang out, stop
Yeah.
by, check out, see what's going on.
And we will
Say hi.
probably listen to your polls, but
We will.
Probably
it will, well, it will inform our decisions.
You're just digging yourself deeper, man.
Stop. Just stop.
Well, on that note, Uridin, any info on the podcast?
So yeah, heck in real life happened to me, so there was a little delay in the podcast. It's gonna be coming out momentarily.
Heck in
Uh,
real life.
You know, heck in real life. Know what I mean? But
yes.
yeah, so hopefully within around 2 weeks, maybe sooner. That's what I'm getting at.
There's also some cool things with the podcast that we're all doing, like little voice over parts for like intermissions and the intro, and some are in character, some are out of character, so that's like fun stuff that you won't see on the stream, and there's going to be like specific music played, and there's going to be a lot of cool stuff for the podcast. So if you don't, have, or if you don't like listen to the stream on YouTube or pay for premium so you can check your phone off and have it in the background, the podcast will have a bunch of extra stuff that not even the YouTube will have.
That's true.
Shit, Jeremy, you want the podcast?
Well, heck
Sold
in
your
life,
soul.
bro. Sell that shit, bro.
Diggity Dave, I like that last one. Let's do that.
The Sassy Six. Hi, hero.
No.
June's handsome harem.
I like the sassy six, but
We are
I
the
love the Washington
so fly.
I like my
Alright.
Washington
No,
football
you're,
team.
you're my handsome
so
harem.
good.
Well,
We are the Washington. Greetings, King of Solaria. I humbly introduce the Washington football team. What is football? Who
I
is
am-
Washington?
oh man.
I'm the
What
de
is
facto
Washington?
leader,
Well-
quarterman.
Well, I just want you to know that football is played with your hands, not your feet. Who knew?
Americans.
oh, here goes.
Alright.
Nick
Alright.
again.
Well, on that
Julie.
note, if nobody has anything else, then we can jump into this week's chapter. I did it right. This week's
Hey.
chapter of the Arcane Archives.
else.
Diggity Dave's downright
Right,
dangerous, devils.
All right, so in
D&D,
the
D&D.
last chapter,
D&D and D&D and D.
So, in the last chapter of the Arcane Archives, the party followed Ecclesius to the Esoteric Assembly to deliver the artifact that the party had found inside the Temple of Bursar. After arriving and being scolded for not wiping their feet before they entered the door, the party waited for the arrival of Master William Vale. After a discussion on certain artifacts, the world at large, and what Ecclesius would be doing in the future, Master Vale informed Ecclesius that he is free to travel as he wishes, and that he will be contacted if there are any more tasks to be completed. Shortly after Master Vale left, Master Valos was contracted to the party to be their purveyor of magical goods, and after shopping for a few odds and ends, the party ventured forth to hopefully get word to Chester that they would like to speak with him, and to meet at the Opulent Butal. As the party stands before a lavish and well taken care of inn, that is where we will pick up.
Where we were fighting outside of it.
As you all stand outside of the Opulent Butal, ready to walk in, arguing about your outerwear and what you should all do, what would you all like to do?
I really think we should just walk on in.
Yeah, that's probably best.
I agree.
So I will
I was about to say,
I will walk to the gates.
Okay. As you walk up to the gate, it is a wrought iron fence, and funny enough, not that it's ever depicted in Gothic horror, the gate doesn't squeak. So you open as you open the gate, and it's just butter, just
well,
nothing. As you walk up the carved wooden steps up to the double doors in front, Ecclesius, as you lead the party in, you are immediately welcomed by the smell of cinnamon, actually. As you see in front of you another platform step up with a large wooden front counter with a man and a woman sitting behind it, and to your left and right you all see two gentlemen that are dressed very lavishly. As you walk in, Ecclesius, one walks up to all of you as you all then enter, and the one immediately to your right goes, "Hello there. May I take your coats?"
Yes, please, that is very kind of you.
And
I'll,
he takes your coat. The other one walks over, now seeing that there's 6 of you, and he goes, "Oh, I am sorry. Can I take all of your outerwear?"
Yes, thank you very much.
No, thank you. I will keep mine on.
Very well.
I don't. I'm in armor still, so I'm gonna keep this on.
Yeah.
I should Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say I should mention that since you've only seen Ecclesius with his quilted jacket on, underneath his leather sleeveless jerkin, you actually notice a bunch of different types of tattoos, and one on his forearm that glows a very faint blue. First time you see my tats, my kitty tat.
Your kitty tats? Yeah.
Let's just end this stream.
Well, go with those words.
I just want to know, what does a tattoo on a cat look like?
Well, it's. I mean,
you know what? I'll Google it.
You shave the fur, and then you tattoo the skin, and the fur grows into that color.
Oh, so just like a human.
I take off my mask, and I'm a very ordinary potato boy.
Yeah, me too.
All right. So they take those of you that give your jackets to the gentleman. They walk past the counter, and as you look to see where they're going, you see a large wooden staircase that goes upwards and then to the left and right, and it kind of winds to an upper balcony that's hard for you to see at this point. As you look up and you see a very large chandelier hanging from the center, and since it's a 3-story building, there's 2 balconies that have rooms all on the outside that look immediately down into the lobby. As you all proceed forward up to the desk, the woman speaks to all of you. Hello, and welcome to the Butal. How may I help you today?
I look directly at Ecclesias. Like, hey,
Well, myself and my friends here, we were looking for room and board. 3 rooms, 6 if possible.
Well, if you are you looking to have your clothes laundered as well, and a meal preparation, as well
This
as
would be
a
in order.
spa prepared for each of you?
Me personally, I am my own spa, but I do not speak on behalf of everyone here. And I'll look around.
How much is the spa?
I could use one.
Well, if you'd like a spa package, it's going to be 12 gold pieces per person.
My tail comes
that-
up. That is expensive.
Does that include the 6 rooms? Is it any cheaper if we just get the 3 rooms?
Well, the 3 rooms, we can get you into double suites. Those will go down to 10 gold pieces per room. So that'd be 3 rooms for you, but that would not include the spa package. The spa is separate.
Can I cast message on June real quick?
Of course you can.
And I'll like kind of try to shroud my mouth while I like whisk my whiskers. How much gold do we have anyway? I only have 13.
44.
Or if
Well,
you'd
if-
like, you can help yourselves. There is a bar area. You can help yourselves there.
I'd like to remind everyone, I can just do my little spell and clean your clothes, like right now. We don't need spa.
That is fair.
This is true. Why don't we convene at the bar?
That is
Okay.
true.
Yes.
Excuse. Is there a place that I can just change?
Oh, well, of course. Yes, we do have changing rooms. They would be under the stairs, and she ushers your gaze. And they'd be under the stairs, the third door on the left.
Okay. Is there a place that I could store my belongings?
Oh, we could take hold of them for you if you'd like, sir.
I would greatly appreciate that. I will
Why,
be
of
right back.
course. No problem at all. You can just leave it in the room and we will take care of it.
Perfect. Thank you. And I will go change out of my armor into my fine clothes.
Okay. A couple minutes pass, and the time that Zio's gone, what would you all like to do?
Go to the bar.
All right. So,
very
As
robotic.
everyone walks past, I just clean them with my spell.
You
Okay.
get a cleaning. You.
I think
get a
I'm still dressed in my toga, yeah,
whatever you'd like to be.
because I did disguise self. Yeah, no, I'm in the
In my
traditional
toga,
Oh, that's right. He's
purple
not.
toga. Yeah,
So,
Because-
Aylar already looks clean.
yeah.
Clean.
I don't smell clean, but I look clean.
Prestidigitate makes you smell good too, doesn't it?
All right.
Unless I fight
So
it.
you didn't get.
So, as you all go to the left, there is a large double doors that are actually pocket doors as they slide into the wall. As you go in, there is a balcony above you and a large stone fireplace that is behind a bar that is actually curved, and it has a very ornate design in the stonework above it. As you look to your left, you see that there's another fireplace in a lowered platform section that has a few bookcases, very fine furniture. You notice different people sitting around the fire, reading books, chatting. The main area is a large, regular, bar or tavern area. It is not rowdy, and there is not any music playing. And you do see different races and age ranges about. And then to the far right, you see a very large counter, similar to a bar, but behind it you see a very large stone oven, and you see people in white clothing that seem to be preparing some sort of food. As you all walk up to the bar, you notice behind the bar is a purple tiefling male with blue eyes, or the whites of his eyes are actually black and his irises are blue, a very light piercing blue.
Have I joined the party at this point?
They would have just walked over there, so it'd probably be a minute. But as they're getting their, their footing in this place, some of you feeling very out of place. As you walk up, the one of the desk hands actually gives you a nod and then walks, presumably to your room that you just finished changing in. Zia,
Is there anyone familiar?
make a perception check.
I will walk up to Zeba.
Nat 20.
Oh,
fuck.
nice.
Nice way to start off the session.
Looking around, you do notice a couple familiar faces. No one that you can put a name to, but you saw them during the first night in Celeria. You can presume that there's some sort of nobility or of wealth, but no one that you've met specifically.
Cool. I'm gonna just keep my eyes kind of moving. No like shifty business and no one like untoward on us.
Okay. Where did
I'm going to go and take a seat at the bar with the rest of my companions.
As you walk in, describe what you now look like, Zio.
Oh,
Fancy clothes.
so yeah.
Cisco.
Yes, please.
My fine clothes are deep green color, longer. I'm missing the word. A longer shirt,
Tunic?
and some. Yeah, tunic. There we go. Yeah, deep green with gold trim around the edges. Matching pair of pants. Nice looking shoes. Just overall relaxed, kind of comfortable clothing that looks nice.
I picture you looking like Heath Ledger when he goes to the ball in Knight's Tale.
Ooh, you fancy, Mom.
Some fancy
I haven't
pants.
seen it.
All right, so as you all sit down at the bar, the tiefling looks at all of you. Hello, and how are all of you today?
Quite good.
Good, thank you, and yourself.
I am wonderful. Now, what could I prepare for all of you?
What beverages do you have,
I
sir?
love this.
Should you wish that you get a beverage, I can prepare whatever you need.
Just like a ale, standard ale, please.
Oh, very well. What kind of ale?
The drinking kind.
Well, they're all drinking kind, my friend. Did you want top shelf, or would you like something a little more, how should I say, working class?
Poor.
Oh, just say it, man.
Well, working class gives you a stronger bite and a heavier kick. The top shelf stuff is more fancy, but you waste your money for no buzz.
Well, I think you just answered my question.
Very well. One ale for you, sir. And who else?
I'll take a water.
A
Do
water.
you have?
A water?
Sorry.
Very well. Yes, yes, my furbolg friend.
Apologies. Do you by chance have the Furbolg wine made of mammoth blood?
Let me check. That would be something we keep in our cellar, but I will get back to you as soon as I can.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And for you, my friend, and he looks at you, Ecclesias.
If it would not be too much of a trouble, would you be able to give me a sugar water with a pinch of the leaves or the petals of lilac?
The
Sugar
lilac,
water
I
with
think,
lilac.
might I have to check on, but of course I could give you some sugar water.
Any floral petals will be great with me, thank
Very
you.
well. I believe I will have some mint.
Mint will work, yes.
Very well. And for you, madame,
What kind of teas do you guys have?
are you
Lowercase,
looking
uppercase.
for a uppercase or a lowercase tea? Are you looking
Alright,
for
I'm
a
leaving.
more of an herbal or a remedy tea?
In ice or a
Herbal.
cube.
Herbal. And would you like it to have a little bit of kick or sweetness to it?
I'll go with
Sweet? Then very well. I have a snowdrop berry tea that you might love.
I trust your recommendation.
Very well. Looks at you, Zia. And for you, sir?
I think I'll go ahead and do some wine tonight.
And what is your palate requesting?
So DM, assuming I would know the competitors to my family's business in the area, I would like to say, one of the competitive wines to my own.
A competitive wine that you would know of would be Bonvian wine.
Bonvian wine, okay. I will have a Bonvian tonight. Let's
Very well. That is a great taste you have. He looks among the group. Is there anyone else I have not helped, other than, of course, seeing if I have your mammoth blood wine?
You know what? I will have the same as my friend Erdin here. The ale. What ale did you get, Erdin?
The working man stuff.
I will have the wicked.
Working.
Wicked ale.
Working.
That is a good name. A wicked working ale.
Yes. Thank you.
Very well. Will you be paying together or separately today?
I take my ale and walk away.
I have not given it to you.
I walk away.
You can. I got it.
Very well. So altogether, we will call this 6 gold pieces.
Okay, I hand him the 6 gold.
All right. Please make yourself at home, and I will bring your drinks as soon as they are ready.
Thank you.
You're
Yeah,
very welcome.
I put 1 gold on the table for him.
He puts his hand on it. It's very okay. No need for tipping here. It is my pleasure to give you the best service.
I have a question,
appreciate
DM.
that. Tipping is just customary where I come from.
It is quite all right, and he slides it back towards you.
Take
Yes,
it, I put it back.
Ecclesias.
Around this bar area, are there any paintings, pictures, tapestries, anything like that hanging that looks like, or like any artwork?
Yeah,
is it?
there's no artwork that you see because of the ornate design, like mosaic design in the stone. But next to that are 2 large banisters that are purple. I forget the actual name of them, but they're the flag where at the end it kind of has the 2 peaks.
Triangle.
It's purple with gold bordering, and in the center it has a sun with a like a golden sun and a set of vines and grapes.
Do I recognize this at all?
Make a history check.
Yes, DM, I will.
I have no idea what this is.
Investigation?
History.
That'd be. Oh, sorry. Well, in that case, it's the same. 10.
Oh, nice. You die.
It's so beautiful.
Yeah, exactly.
I get his stuff.
Dibs.
That
cut
is
my tail off, or I get real big.
that is actually a crest of a very old Solarian noble house.
Oh, this is the crest of a very old Solarian noble house.
So I look at whoever's next to me.
Oh.
How old?
All of the
All of the
All of
old.
the
I don't know what I was about to
years?
say.
All of the years? What?
this is very old. This predates most houses of nobility, but I don't know the timeline here.
Is this?
And now, oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
I just wanted to ask our tender's name.
Excuse me, we did not get your name.
My name is Sorodask.
Sorodask, it is a pleasure to meet you. Can I inquire as to how old that sigil for that noble house is?
Well, if I am not mistaken, then that would be somewhere predates about 200 years or so. This is the last tract of a bloodline.
Is this a symbol that I'd be familiar with?
Make a history check.
Okay.
By the way, Cthulhu,
let's
I
not
owe
use that
you a drink now.
I'm pretty sure water's not expensive. It's okay.
7.
7? You do not recognize it now.
Okay.
I owe you whatever is the equivalent of a beer.
How would you spell
Why
your
did you
name?
say ale?
Common is not my first language.
ALR.
My first name is spelled S-O-H.
Oh, I spelled that horribly wrong.
Started with an
Close.
F.
Phonetic
Fo.
spelling is
So.
S-O-H.
So
Rod.
Rodask. Rodask. R-O-D-H-A-L. Wait, hold on. R-O-D-A-S-K. S-O-H-R-O-D-A-S-K. So Rodask.
That was sort of close.
I was kind of close.
If
to
you got the pronunciation, you guys were fine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was
I
just
was
saying, that's
getting-
honestly what I go for because if I look and I can say it in the moment,
Yeah.
then we're good.
And then perfect.
I was getting a Fusro Da feeling from that one.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is there a Skyrim reference there? I feel like there's a Skyrim. Anyways,
We're playing D&D, guys.
What is Skyrim?
So,
Same thing.
Rodask, can I ask you a personal
Please,
question?
you can just call me Sol. Or Rodask, either way.
So, could I ask you a personal question?
Of
His
course
name's
you
not
could.
Stokadai. Why you call him Stokadai?
Amongst my travels, I don't often encounter your sort of people.
Most people do not.
One of my masters shares your heritage. I am
Ah.
curious, how long have you been in the city?
Well, my family has served here for about 2 generations now. But myself, I've lived in the city for around 15 to 20 years.
It's a pleasure to have you contributing to the diversity of Solaria.
Thank you. It is a pleasure to serve you all today. If there's any food you will be needing, let me know. I'll take your order when I return. As he, sorry?
Did he bring drinks?
No,
I missed
he
that.
told you all to
Okay.
find a seat, and he'll bring you drinks.
Okay.
So he goes to the other side of the bar, and he starts preparing some drinks for you all. As you guys you're welcome to explore, sit down, whichever you'd like, while he's making them.
I would like to walk over to the area with the book. Browse.
Okay.
are there?
Sit down.
Alright, so as you go over, which would, if you going from the reference point of your entrance to the left, you go down and you see a couple gentlemen that are sitting down there, very well dressed, and you see one actually has a top hat on the couch next to him, and they are either just enjoying a drink or reading books. As you go, there is, as you walk down, there is a large fireplace and 2 stained glass windows on the side, on the wall. And you have 2 bookcases to your right and 2 to your left.
I will go to the one at the right and peruse. I am trying to kind of multitask. I am looking at the books out of curiosity, but I'm also listening to see if I can hear any conversations happening in that
Okay,
area.
what are you going to focus on more? Because that's what your
Probably
check
the
will be for.
listening.
Very well. Make a... Who do you want to listen into? We'll say that there is the gentleman with the top hat on the couch that's in front of the fireplace. He seems to have some sort of cup of tea, or, well, it's a teacup, whether that's what's in there. And then you have a gentleman that is right before the railing, before the step down. He is sitting there and he looks like he has some sort of leather-bound journal, and then somebody that is off to the corner that is reading some sort of green leather-bound book.
Let's go with top hat guy.
Alrighty, make a perception check. And we'll say that there's a gentleman next to him because you're trying to eavesdrop on the conversation.
I was gonna say, is anyone talking to anybody or everybody alone? Okay, you said perception.
Yes.
7.
7. Hard to hear. You hear a chuckle or two. And not really sure what it's about. As you kind of like look back, they're not, it's not gazed towards you, but yeah, they just seem to be having a "how's the weather, Bill?" kind of conversation.
And then you said there was a guy on like the banister with a journal. Is there like a seat near closer to him?
There is, well, right behind the couch is a table, and then right below that banister would be a smaller table with 2 chairs by it. So the closest chair would be the one that is also at his table. He's only taking 1.
Okay, I'm going to just grab a random book.
Okay.
And I'm going to go sit in that chair and then try to eavesdrop on that area.
Make sure it's right side up.
Writing.
Okay.
Do I need a performance check for my fake reading?
Yes.
No, it's not that hard to just look
I
at a
was
book.
gonna say.
But sure, performance
Sorry.
check.
Are you reading an
Damn it.
encyclopedia?
Come on, guys.
I like to break a mental sweat too in a book.
All right, that's not bad. I did good. 17 for the performance check.
You know what? You look like you're moving your eyes slightly left and right.
Oh my gosh. Speed reading.
Make a perception check again then. Or
Oh.
investigation check because you're, trying to like what you guys talking
So
about.
much better. Okay, that's a 13 then.
13.
Eli
All
knows how to book.
You hear the gentleman, the well-dressed gentleman that would have the top hat. He speaks and he goes, "Did you hear about the politics going on in the north?" The one replies, "No, I have not. What have you heard? Is it important?" "Well, it seems that there are some unrest ever since Lord Nudal's assassination. Oh, that could produce some complications in the future, I presume." "Yes, it could. I'm getting a little low. It was a pleasure talking to you." And he gets up, he grabs his top hat, and walks up to the bar.
DM, can I, as I'm looking for like art pieces and intrigued by these banners, I want to kind of just stroll around the room, and I'm looking for any engraving, wood burnings, or any indication of the Bureau's symbol on anything, whether it's like a sconce on the wall or a weird crack on the wall. Just I'm looking for that.
Make a investigation check. Everyone else, where did you go?
I actually am pulling up next to Alar, and I
I'm
want
looking
to engage
for
him in
either-
convo.
Where is Alar? Where are you sitting?
Yeah, I was
Table.
gonna try and find a table in a corner or against the wall somewhere where there's very little behind me.
Yeah, you could get one. Everything's kind of in the center of the room itself, but you can get one relatively closed off. So
What if it, like, actually, where June's sitting, isn't that sounded quite secluded?
it
in
is a
terms of-
secluded area, but if you don't want anyone behind you, technically all of the chairs are facing away from the entrance.
Gotcha. Okay.
So you find a nice table. As you sit down, you actually notice that all of these tables have some sort of very dark cherry wood on it, and the edging of all the tables are engraved with a ivy mosaic filigree on it.
Ooh.
Let's see.
Does it
Fancy
resemble
shit.
anything, or is it just kind of like for
Decorative. Seems decorative.
Okay.
If anyone has any sort of background in furniture, you could try to make a check, but
Does blacksmithing
Furniture
count?
expert.
it does not.
Damn it.
It's wooden. I grew up in a grove.
Nope,
good
doesn't
times.
In the
count.
woods.
I grew up in the
I-
wood.
I know what a tree is. I can build an
did
armoire.
not make furniture. but,
I've
you
seen
know,
I've seen an ingot. I can build a telescope.
Oh, that's
Um,
about how that goes.
That's
So-
how Minecraft works.
Alar and before I get to the checks, Alar and Uridin, he brings over your ales and goes, by the way, I did not mean to offend you with the words I was saying. This is a very fine ale, and you're very fine people, both of you. I hope you enjoy."
You're
Oh,
fine.
I like this guy.
You
We are
explained it. Yeah, you explained it perfectly.
Great.
We want to wash away the thoughts of the day, and that is exactly what this
Perfect.
ale is going to do.
Either way, your next round is on me for the mishap and the insult.
Oh, you are most gracious. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
And as he has the plate that he has multiple drinks on, he walks away. He goes up to Cthulhu. Are you sitting down anywhere? Or were you going?
I was actually gonna sneak off to the library too and look for books.
Okay, well, it's just a smaller area. It's
Yeah.
not the
Okay,
it's not a
yeah,
library.
Yeah.
All right, you go down there. You're also looking around.
Yeah, look
All
at
right.
books and stuff.
Very well.
Look at that. book and
Ecclesius, what's
stuff.
your investigation check?
Doesn't matter. 7.
Looking around, you do see a lot of ornate carvings. In the main pillars that seem to be holding up the building, you see a lot of carvings in the wooden ones. Some are stone, but it seems like every other one is wooden. You notice different cavalry, horses, soldiers on horseback or being dragged by chariots. But you do not notice any bureau symbology. As you're looking, he walks up and walks up to you. He goes, "And here you are, your sugar water, and I could find some mint. It was the fastest thing I could provide. I hope you enjoy."
Thank you very much. I appreciate you and your services.
You're very welcome. You enjoy your drink. If there's anything else you need, please do not hesitate. As he then walks over and is going to come down to the last... Zia, where are you again?
Hey, with the chandelier! No, I think I would be standing not too far off from Ecclesius, keeping an eye on my party members, just seeing what they're up to, but mainly focusing and looking at the different patrons in the bar and trying to discern if maybe there are any important figures here that I might have seen in any sort of important dinners or anything that I might have previously attended, or anybody that makes note.
Would remembering something be wisdom or intelligence? Make a wisdom check.
Make a trust fund check.
I am real good at wisdom. Let me tell you.
Check that bank account.
By the way, you're gonna have to notify me, Anthony, when the hour is up for my disguise self.
Oh my god.
You
wait, you were disguised?
You weren't a furbolg, were you?
No, I was a furbolg.
Okay, that's fine. That's all I was worried about. I was like, wait, did he call you a furbolg and you're an elf?
No.
Oh, no.
He's gonna be like, I'm sorry, you get all your drinks for free.
You furry freak. Oh shit!
Alright.
So I rolled a 10, which turns into an 8.
Oh.
You do not notice anyone. You are very encapsulated by what Ecclesius is looking at. But what breaks your gaze is So walking up to you, and he goes, "Lord, here is your Banvian wine. This is actually a new bottle, so if you'd wish to take the rest later, just let me know."
I greatly appreciate it.
Actually, Zero, if you don't mind, I will help you and distribute this liquid to our insides. Which is how we call drinking where I am from.
I'm gonna help you distribute it to our insides.
These liquids to our insides.
I'm
Well,
embarrassed.
Ecclesius, I think he
thought
was
common wasn't my
implying. I think he was implying that he opened a brand new bottle just for me, and we could purchase it to have more if we wanted.
I don't do so well on alcohol, but I figured since we are on celebration of sorts, I would join you in the toast.
Tonight, I am not the one fronting the gold, so I
That is why
cannot.
we toast.
Okay, let's get a cup for Ecclesius here, if you don't mind. So.
Very well. That will be another 5 silver pieces.
Actually,
Unless
I
you'd like
think
the
I
whole
do have
bottle.
that.
Then I can give that to you for two gold if you're buying the whole bottle.
Yeah, why not? This is my treat. I'll give you. Yes, here's a 2 gold.
That I'll accidentally add in my D&D Beyond.
I will go and get that once you are finished, or once I am finished giving out the rest of the drinks.
Take your time. We appreciate it. So.
You're very welcome. He heads over then to the rest of you. Now I can say it. The rest of you. As you're trying to eavesdrop June, he cuts off your vision. He goes, "Well, lady, here is your tea, and do not worry. It is the freshest of the berries that I said.
Freshest
The
of
snowdrop
cheese.
berries."
My freshest berry.
I'll kind of like take it from him, and I'll sniff it.
It smells like snowdrop berries.
It smells delicious.
Smells like
Good.
Thank you, sir.
I'm glad. You're welcome. That one is a little bit hard. It takes a little longer to brew myself.
So would you say it's your specialty?
It is my
my
capital
God.
specialty. As
How's it
then
going?
he walks over to. He gives you a nod and he walks over to Cthulhu. And your refreshing beverage, sir.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. If any of you need anything else, you just let me know. As he
I'm gonna
takes his leave.
bug Alar, as we're kind of the only ones sitting at our table. I take
I'm a
a sip
bug.
of my my ale. I look at him and I say, "So, Battleborn, is that were you birthed in a fight?"
No, I was not.
The end.
Love the two most awkward people together.
That was
Go on,
fucking-
please.
No.
The end.
Yeah.
I, simply put, it is, maybe nuts the phrasing is that I was born in battle, but I was born for battle.
Ah, okay.
I-
That is much clarity.
I sometimes say I was not born in battle, but in battle my purpose was born.
So, I know we recently had a conversation about you getting that boon from the Raven Queen.
Boon?
The sword.
Oh,
Oh, that's right. You don't understand language.
yeah. and I'm trying to work that more into my character. Words that I don't know.
So it's that means a gift. It's a slight gift.
Okay, yes.
So she gifted
They're
you
not
that
right.
sword.
Yes.
But you slight kind of mentioned that you did not think yourself as worthy, or maybe you are just skeptical of the sword itself. I want to know, or just ask you why.
I mean, she is called the Raven Queen, and a boon of hers, as you have called it, has killed a friend of ours before. So, I know that her gifts have consequences, and I am simply wary of consequences. I do think if she picked me, I hope that it is not to change the way I act, but only to encourage the way I act.
And does that act involve your battle instincts?
I mean, what good is a sword except in battle? I mean, you can use it for intimidation, but you can't intimidate anyone if you don't use it.
The man who forged it had a nice piece over his fireplace. It looked pretty cool.
You know what? I don't have a fireplace, but that is a fair point.
But I'm only asking, because I thought I was getting the vibe that you. Oh, a vibe is how I perceived your feeling
Thank you.
toward a
Thank you.
certain thing.
Thank you. Is there, it sounds like a word that there's a lot of nuance to it. Like people use it in ways that other people don't use it. Is that true?
So I was thinking that when you
bored now.
I was just saying like that you did not want to use it because of how it was made and why it was given to you. So if you are skeptical, let me put it this way. Let us say that maybe the Raven Queen, she is unbiased on who she sees fit. She gives things to.
She is unbiased, you say.
Yes. So
Okay. I
her
know. Yeah, okay. Sorry, continue. I thought you were going to explain the word again.
no.
and
I
that
think you
word
know
I
that one.
know. I know that
Yeah.
one.
Okay, good. So if she gives it to whatever that mean Goliath guy is, and then she gives it to you, to me, I put that together, and He holds up 2 fingers and puts them together. That is a correction. She may have made a mistake. She gave 1, 2, correction. So that way,
Go on.
and then you put that correction into something. No, I'm just kidding.
Into its body.
Yeah, and then you.
Oh my god.
No, but
Murder.
as you are the correction that, or the balance. That is a better word. There we go. Balance.
Okay.
You have balanced out.
So
That's
you're
wrong.
saying I have the force to balance things.
I mean, I don't know. I don't want to make your fucking head huge as shit with full of words, but
I get what you're saying.
she bestowed it upon you. I don't want to say that she made an error, because gods get offended by that stuff. To my knowledge, they don't make errors; they're perfect, right? But
Oh,
if you take your boon and you do her bidding, it takes the scale and it tips it in the balanced position. So that way, when that guy does bad things with his, maybe he got his boon and then something else led him astray. I don't know what it could be. Oh, so I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about anymore.
I get what you're saying. What I think is important to remember is that I do not consider deities infallible, but also I am not infallible myself. So hopefully I will just do what I think is right. And that is the best I can do with this sword. And I will not sell it. Either metaphorically, like a sell sword, or literally.
Well, I mean, from what I understand of the Raven Queen, she's the in between. She is not the good, go to the happy place, or the bad, go to the bad place. She is the one who decides if you are ready to pass on to either one of those. And
That-
she is giving you a weapon that I don't want to say that you are a judgment of that, but that is kind of how I might interpret it myself.
I am a warrior, and warriors are not good as they murder, but they are not bad, for they defend the weak. And in some ways, I also decide if someone is ready to pass on, but in a different way. More or less, if my sword is quicker than theirs.
Well,
I
don't
also
know.
know nothing of the Raven Queen, so
I think maybe you should look into it and maybe honor her slightly. I'm not saying that you have to go and get all Cthulhu with it and praise be, but
Boom.
I think you should, pay her some slight respect and give her a bit of, I don't want to say daylight. I feel like she hates daylight, so maybe moonlight.
I have few things. One, I don't like daylight either. I prefer overcast skies. Two, shit, I forgot
Long
what I was
walks on
gonna
the
say.
beach.
Long story short, I cannot read, and it seems like, and I mean common. I can't read common, but then also it seems like no one knows what the Raven Queen is anyway. So everyone I ask, they don't know.
Like, no, what do you mean? What is like a being, or like as a deity? Because I kind of just laid it out for you like 2 seconds ago.
Thanks for the dialogue. I love it. My throat doesn't.
You picked that voice, not me.
I did. No,
You did
I'm
this.
aware. And I'm also the one doing it incorrectly. So,
yes, I understand that, but one, I had not heard that before, and two, it's just, I don't know. I feel like there is more to know than just if someone is the deity of thing. For example, Cthulhu. He says his god is one of justice. There is so much there to learn. Justice is not one word.
What?
You can learn a language, but you still might not understand the words.
Well, I mean, to be honest, justice is actually just one word. But
Do
also,
you understand what I mean? It is more than.
yeah, I get it. Justice has, what you're trying to say is justice has more than one meaning.
Yes. And different people have more than one meaning for justice.
Right, your justice could be different than Cthulhu's justice.
Right. It is not just us who decides the definition of justice.
But we did not decide it. His Fultis guy did.
Allegedly. Please don't. Please.
How do you know that word?
I'm just.
because I watched Letterkenny.
Situational.
I just want to let you know that you don't have to look that far into it. Everyone has their beliefs. I think we had the same discussion a bit ago about how I am focused on honor and honorability, and the subject came up of who deems what is honorable. I don't care what you deem honorable. I know what is honorable to me and to Cord. You have to find out what the Raven Queen deems honorable and deems justified in you.
And I hope that is exactly what I think is honorable now. That is what I fear. Not having the same views as the Raven Queen, but having different.
The only way to find out is to look into it. Even if you have
you
to
were
pray.
going to say was use the sword, but okay, yes, I will look into it.
Do you know what the sword is for? It's for stabbing, killing. But
Swish, swish, stab. It's a sword, not a
wand?
carriage.
No.
But I just want to let you know that it's whenever
I
you're
appreciate it.
and please, if you ever need to really before you pray, if you need common words so the Raven Queen understands what you're trying to say, let me know and I will help you get your prayers in order.
I appreciate it, but I do think she speaks Sylvan. I hope.
Oh man, I wish I spoke Sylvan. This conversation would be so different.
What? Wait.
I say this in common.
What if we speak in Orcish? Would that be better?
I swear to
Oh my
fuck, if
God.
your Orcish is more fluent than your common, I am going to flip this table.
It probably is.
All right.
Do I see any shady characters from our position at the table?
No. Cthulhu, what are you looking for on the bookshelves?
I was gonna look for same old. I'm gonna look for religious things such as Fultis or the Raven Queen. I know it's not.
Okay, make a
clergy,
perception check.
but yeah. Perception.
I'm not going to give you sass, but the people at the head of the
Uh,
clergy will. This is
oh, I
just not a
know.
clergy.
Perception. You said.
Mm-hmm.
I looked at persuasion. That is gonna be 12, 13 minus 1.
Okay. Again, because there's no names on the bindings, you have to take a few out. After about 15 or 20 minutes of looking and enjoying your water, you do find one, and it seems to outline the relation between politics and religion.
I will sit down and read it for a little while.
Okay. Anybody else want to do anything specific? Oh, Zio, Sol brings back the bottle. Here you are, sir. If there's anything else you should require, let me know. And here's a glass.
Perfect. That's what I was gonna ask.
In fact, let me, and he pours the drink for you.
Oh, thank you, my kind sir.
You're very welcome.
One quick question. So, you addressed me as Lord earlier. Does that mean you know who I am?
Unfortunately, I do not. But your wear, in comparison to your companions, is a little more high-esque. So I was assuming that you were a lord of the land.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Was there anything else I could do for you?
Ecclesias, is there anything else you wanted?
No, this is it. I wanted to enjoy this drink and gather all of us around to talk about our and have a discussion of things.
Very well. And for your friends that seem to take a keen mind for knowledge, across the hall there is a fully stocked library.
Oh. Good to know, thank you.
Yes, we will let them know.
You all have a pleasant stay at the Opulent Butal.
Is that where we're
takes
at?
his leave.
Mm-hmm.
No, we're not in the library.
Okay. No.
I have 4 bookshelves. I call it the library.
I don't know.
Maybe.
I would.
That's right now.
My library.
Those are the only books I got, so that's my library.
I got a lot better.
And there's like 4,000 hours of library on that one. All right, so.
I was gonna do something real quick.
Do it.
Okay, do it.
Attempt it.
Oh, dang it.
What would you like to do?
So I'm gonna look at Alar. This ale hit me hard. I had to find the privy. And I excuse myself from the table, and as I look for the privy, I want to find a drunk ass, and I want to pickpocket him.
Make a perception check.
Did he pick up his glass? If he didn't, I look to see if there's any left.
Is there any left?
It's like a quarter left.
There's about this left.
Okay. I look at it. I don't look at him.
Foam and orc drool.
Awesome. All right, what's your perception check?
19.
19. As you look around, you start to get frustrated because you're not seeing anyone. And then you kind of realize that somewhere this fancy might not be as keen to having drunkards as other inns. It's also only about 6 o'clock.
Okay, then I'm gonna take my best guess as someone that's the most unaware.
Okay.
I'm looking for a coin purse because
Okay.
I'm broke. as fuck.
There's someone that's leaning up against the counter where the gentleman is cooking food or preparing food, so you can go and try to pickpocket that gentleman.
Yeah,
He
I'm
is 8 feet tall, 380 pounds. Looks like he could eat you with his eyes. I'm just
And he's a
kidding.
chef.
perfect.
And he's a chef. Eat
He
it.
looks
like he
really
could eat
slow,
you
so I'm
with
gonna go
his
for him.
eyes.
Alrighty, so there is a. I was obviously just kidding, but there is a gentleman there. All right, roll stealth.
Stealth check first.
Mm-hmm. You gotta walk up without him knowing, right?
Oh, 19.
Okay.
Jesus. Fuck.
Roll a sleight of hand.
Nice.
16.
All right, and roll a stealth check.
Jesus,
it.
I just used
Do it.
5
Do
different
it.
dice.
Bring it home.
Oh no, that's a 1.
Oh.
That's about fucking time, goddamn.
And Alar suddenly disassociates himself.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Nineteen,
before you even did this, I was like,
19,
if you get caught, I don't know you.
So
Yeah, I am so.
you walk up, and if there was a crowd of people, you would just be like through them, like nothing, like butter, just like the gate out front,
Butter.
just butter, just butter, and you get to him and you sneak behind him, and the eye closes and you're hidden, and then you rifle through the pocket. You rifle through the pocket, and you're like, mine. And then you stand up and just walk into a chair, into a table, and it does the whole. And the gentleman turns around as you're holding the coin purse.
And then I'll look at him and be like, sir, you dropped this under that chair.
Why, thank you, sir. And he takes it from you.
Here, you can keep it as a reward.
Buttery smooth.
Thank
Dude, what if that didn't happen?
And he's like, for your trouble. And he gives you a silver piece.
Oh yeah.
And that's 100% profit.
10 more times. 10 more times, baby.
I just run into him 60 times.
Hey, you keep dropping this, man.
Fucking hold on.
Bro, you got holes in your pocket?
Money,
What the
please.
hell?
I cut my
Money,
lot,
please.
but I go up to the bar and I realize I don't have money. So oh wait, I'm gonna bug
Weren't you going to the bathroom?
No, I
I
wasn't
think-
gonna go.
I think he was pretending to go to the bathroom and then tried to pickpocket someone.
Okay.
I go up to the bar and I bug So for that one that he said was on him.
Very well. And he takes a minute, but he gives you one.
And then I head back to Alar. Hey,
Very well.
wait. Did you drink those?
He dropped
You
it under
have-
the chair.
You went to get a second glass. I thought you were done.
No, I was gonna.
Not cool.
I mean, guess what? You owe me an ale now.
Our group's a bunch of alcoholics.
Do I?
We're the real AA.
Alar, actually, Ecclesius and Zio, make a perception check.
Yes, please.
Just, I would whistle into my mic the Good, the Bad, and the Ugly theme song, but I won't.
Please don't whistle into your mic.
Good, bad, and the ugly. Which
Do-do-do-do-do.
one you gonna get? Is that it?
Do-do-do.
21.
Alright, Zio.
2.
Alright, Ecclesius,
You won.
you notice. You're really into this Bonvian wine. Ecclesius, you notice walking in right now, standing at the front desk is Chester. As he takes his hat off, he puts it under his arm, and with a very charismatic grin is talking to the counter attendant.
I will wave him over.
He doesn't see you. Like he's having a conversation with the counter person.
He's,
I thought you just said he was having a conversation with the counter.
he's lit.
How you doing?
What a long
How'd
face.
you get away with it, counter?
He's
Real
bored.
quickly, DM, I just wanted to know how this Bonvian wine compared to my own family.
Would you
Just
think
keep it
anything would
cold.
be better than your wine?
No.
Do I need to tell you then?
I'm just
Yeah,
wondering
how do I feel?
if it came close
How do I
to
feel about my
the
wine?
standards that I'm used to.
Make a nature check.
College.
Nature. Okay.
Sure. Sure.
Wow, I
Please roll a one.
cannot roll anything tonight. 10.
It is hard to tell since it's been a minute since you've tasted other wines, but you can get the scent that you can get the hint that this one has more honey in it, where yours is more berry based.
I'll kind of swish it around in the glass as I'm thinking, not noticing Chester in front of me.
Okay.
I'll walk over to
Imagining him
Chester.
There's
doing the
honey in
whole
this.
wine
Yeah.
thing, just like
As you walk up with Ecclesius, Chester notices you and he turns and you see him holding a very big gray, or like a very dark gray jacket, and with a very large mane to it of what looks to be some sort of black feathers. And he goes, "Hello there. How are you, Ecclesius?"
Well, I would say that I've been better, but right now it's not so bad. It's good to see you, Chester. It's been some time.
It has been some time. How were your travels with the group?
Well, why don't you get settled in and we can all sit and discuss?
Very well. Would you like to be in the tavern or a little more secluded in the library?
A little more secluded, I think that would be wise.
Very well.
I will gather everyone.
Very well. As you say that, you hear, as you're walking away, you hear the counter attendant, the male, go, "Lord Ekron, would you like your usual beverage today?" As you walk off.
But I will go around and let everybody know that Chester is here, and we're going to go to the library.
The library.
The library.
I hope there are elvish things in there.
It's a big place with lots of things.
We will see. No, elvish books.
Oh, well, there is only one way to find out what is in the place, and that is to go inside of that place and find out.
But what if they're all in common?
I just
If they're all in common,
Ecclesias
then
away. I just pull him.
If they're all in common, then apparently you
Alrighty.
You'll be at that forever, my
follow
friend.
them.
So as Ecclesias collects all of you, and you head across the.
Put them in my bag.
Yes.
What did I find in the book while I was just perusing it?
Do you take the book with you, or do you put it back?
I'll take it with me.
Let's say it's
See-
been a light
see-
read so far.
I was about to say, let's see
It's
if
a
I can
dense
get that.
book. It's talking about religion and politics. So. So.
Ecclesias,
Dense.
Yes, Theo.
how did you like the wine?
I have not had it yet.
Apparently,
No?
I'm still holding it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I will. I'll take a sniff and a swig.
Alright.
It's good. It's very good. I love honey. I can taste the honey. This is really good.
Did you smash the glass? Go on.
like a runner at a marathon, just
Good.
splash in my face.
No, it's just really good wine. I do. We should. Yeah, this is good.
Yeah. Let's get going.
Alrighty. So
To the
as
library.
you all cross over the hall to the other set of sliding double doors, you are greeted to a where the rest of the building has been like a dark red mahogany or redwood. This room is a very bright, like Ipswich pine, or just a very lighter wood. And it is 2 stories of a library. At the very top of the second story, there is a domed glass ceiling, and above it seems to be some object or shape that you have not seen before that is slowly rotating, with 2 rings that are also rotating around that. On the main level, you do see on the far side a large fireplace, because of course. And you see various lavish lounge chairs and couches. You do see a longer table in the center that has various seats around it, and a small reading area that could sit all of you. That it seems pretty secluded. I need everybody to make a perception check.
At first, I thought you said you see Marius, and I was like, what?
Oh.
Oh.
Nat 20 minus 1.
Okay.
19.
So 19.
Say
Dirty
perception.
20.
30, 20. All right. Yep. Perception.
12.
14.
14,
Why do I
12.
suck
Okay.
at perception?
8.
8. Okay. And Nick.
You're muted.
7.
7. All right. Everybody but Uridin and Alar, who are bickering in the back, notice there's
I
only
did not owe you a beer. It was only a quarter.
there is 2 people in there. You see a younger boy, half-elven boy, sitting down at one of the tables in a large dark brown leather chair, and he seems to be reading something and poring over it. He's wearing blue robes and his hood is down. He has short brown hair. And then you notice on the second level in the far side there is a section of books where the lights are a little bit dimmer, and you do notice one gentleman sitting up there seems to be reading a book. As you all head over to the more secluded area to sit, as Chester sits down, he takes his hat off and he sets it on the table, as So comes in and he walks over to Chester. It is your spiked tea, sir, and of course it is on the house. Welcome back, Lord Dekron. Thank you. You have a nice day. And here you are. And he hands him a piece of platinum.
you have many meetings in here with other people, do you?
I stay here from time to time when I want to get away from the troubles of my companionship.
I respect.
So, how are all of you?
We were cold. Now we're less cold.
It is getting pretty bitter outside.
You know, I don't know why I'm speaking for the group. I'm not like the smart one here.
Well, I mean, it's not as bad as the north, but you know.
I knew that was going to happen. I should not have said this.
Chester, I know that you are a busy man and your time is valuable, and I think that it would behoove us to move things forward.
If you wish,
Horses?
Ecclesias.
Fucking Alar. OOC. OOC.
I am not yet used to the ignorance of the North. I apologize. That was odd.
Speaking of the
I know.
North, Chester,
Yes, true.
I overheard that there is some tension and unrest following Lord Noodle's death.
Oh, yes, that also reminds me. He pulls out a small parchment with a blue sealed wax, and he hands it to Zio. This is your returned letter.
Oh,
The
thank
North
you very
reminded
much.
me. Yes, I would have hated if I forgot to give you that. But
I would have hated it too.
yes, I've heard that there are some things happening in the north, even in Celeria, just farther north. How are things out east, near... You were heading to Merc Meadow, was it not?
I didn't notice any, like, political unrest. Merc Meadow was Merc Meadow.
And
I
you're...
don't think there's much politics over in Mirkwood Meadows. Sorry to interrupt if I did.
You mean Merc Meadow Springs?
Yeah, Mirkwood Meadows is that senior home down the road.
We really need to drop Ayla off there, though.
I was gonna say Zio, but no, Alar too.
I'm not there yet. Calm
Yeah,
down.
to be fair, Alar is a century old.
We really need to drop Ayler off. Oh god.
Hi, we're here to abandon our old person today. Sign here. Sign here.
We're here to trade him in. We want a new one.
I want a new model.
Perfect. Perfect.
20 to 1.
So, how were your dealings? You had some business to attend to?
Eventful.
Could you please specify?
Honestly, I don't even know what dealings you're talking about.
It's indescribable.
Well,
We killed.
Fuck you.
What? Oh, in Merc Meadow. Oh yeah, that guy.
I'm looking around. Jesus Christ. Okay, so Chester, we our
What is
contact.
Jesus Christ?
Jesus Christ is an old god, older than the
Got
man
it.
that's in the bar, which is 200 years old.
a resident at the Mirkwood.
So as we were able to find my contact, which we found out.
And I want to look around and make sure that Little Boy Blue and Book Boy is not. They're not like they weren't like aware that we walked over here. Or I'm just trying to keep my mouth. I'm trying to be.
You can assume that they're probably aware that you're there because there's 7 of you. But make a perception check to see if he's like
A
he's
nosy
dropping.
bitch.
He's probably about
Yeah,
80 feet
12.
off. 12.
12.
No, you notice that he's just sitting on the table and he has his hand over his ear like this.
We made contact with the ex-Bureau member Brick, and we were tasked to save his life by taking the life of another. Unfortunately, this
Ah.
life was a member of the Bureau.
Were you able to get any information out of him before you took his life? I'll take the silence as the no. And you see him pull out the black journal that he's pulled out before, and he opens it. Takes out a
Is that
writing
He's on
it.
some Lenin.
Well, thank you for that, Cthulhu.
Wait, did contact that Ecclesius wanted to meet was also a former member of the Bureau itself.
Yes, I believe I was made aware of that by Master Vale.
Yes. Yeah, that's what we already knew.
But he gave us information on how to kind of infiltrate them.
He takes the journal back out, please. Share with me what you know.
As soon as Uridan says that, I start looking around to see what everyone else in the room is doing.
Okay, perception check.
I'm also gonna do that because that just sounds like a good idea.
Whopping.
Does Alar think that's a good idea, or Nick?
Alar does think that's a good idea.
Okay.
Does anybody know of any
Okay.
incantations to keep this
Should I-
area quiet?
Yes,
Or
go ahead,
private?
Alar.
17.
17. You notice similarly to Ecclesius that the boy has his he's just young. He has his hand over his ear, and he doesn't look like he's looking at the book. He kind of looks like he's staring off from the table, not at you, but just like he's not looking at anything.
How far away is he?
80 feet. But that's all you notice, other than the gentleman that was up there. But he's like 300 feet away.
Okay.
This place is fucking huge.
I know.
Yes, it is.
Does anybody say anything?
I didn't see anything, Aylard.
Yeah, there's one.
I just wait for a moment. I'll keep my eye on the lad.
Okay. Unfortunately, Ecclesius, I believe that we're safe to speak here. No one seems to be around. But you're with me. This would be a normal conversation I may have.
Well, I was going to say, they gave us the inkling on how to get in. He told us to basically join.
Hold on, I'm sorry. You said to get in. Why would you want to, or even do that? That seems.
I'm going to go find some books on the Raven Queen.
And
So sorry, excuse me.
You're very.
That's
odd.
really random.
Yeah,
Are you still in your toga?
Speaking of which, do you know of
No,
anything? We'll
he's
talk later.
So what I'm gonna do
As
is
you
I'm gonna-
stand up, an hour's passed.
Oh, seriously? I kind of look and I'm like, wait,
Uridan, can you
Oh yeah,
Clean me.
and I
Clean me, boy.
I do the incantation of scrubbing.
Thank you.
and then I'm gonna go kind of look at some books on the shelf, because I'm guessing that boy is by a bookshelf. Yes.
Relatively, probably like 20 feet away from one.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go to the nearest bookshelf to the boy.
Okay. As you walk past him, he doesn't even pay you mind. He's just.
Is that pretty obvious at this point?
I didn't.
Not
see
unless
it.
you look for it. The only
Yeah.
person that noticed it is
Well,
Alar.
I would like if I watched Alar go get up and go that direction, because he doesn't know how to read, so he's not gonna know where to find Raven Queen books. He's just moving over to a person.
That is true.
Sure, make a
I was gonna
perception
say
check.
he did just tell you that,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm gonna go find a book.
While, alright, so
17.
what-
17, you notice the same thing.
So that I see the kid doing this, and then he's just staring.
Yeah.
And then
So
so I see Alar. My eyes go wide. I stand up and I march over to that kid and I grab him by the scruff of his shirt and I.
Okay, just so I say kid because he's younger than you. He's like 25.
That's fine.
Oh,
He's a kid to
okay.
me.
Uridan, I think
and
he has the book I want.
Good. Take the book. I'm taking him, and I'm ushering him out. And I like before I open the door, I look at him, and I'm like, "You heard nothing in this room, okay? Nothing."
Okay. Hold on. Uridan, roll initiative.
Okay.
Oh no!
I'm not fighting him. I'm just escorting him out aggressively.
I know, but there's a lot of I'm just doing, not there's no checks. So.
I do this, and I do this, and I do.
I pick him up. I throw him out. I
Buzz
sit on his face
trying
and
to
fart.
go over to the bookshelf, and then I'm gonna turn around. Oh, you have the book I want, and then it's just like, you little shit, fucking.
11.
All right.
god.
I just turn.
You
and
go
I'm like,
first. You have your regular turn.
Hang
What
on.
do you do?
Should I?
Okay, I
roll
grapple
initiative
him.
just in case there's anything I end up wanting to do. I just thought
If
of
there
that.
is,
I'll
you
think
just
about
let me know.
Yeah,
What do
I
you
guess.
do,
But so my first action would be to grab him.
He's
so
80 feet
grapple.
away.
Oh, I thought I was able to free move to him, but I guess not.
Not if we're gonna start attacking people.
I'm just kicking him out.
I'll tell you
I'm
what,
not
you can get to him.
Okay, yeah. Then my first action would be to grapple, like pick him up, like usher him out.
Strength check.
Okay.
Then you find out he just like has like cauliflower ear and he's just self-conscious
Yeah, he's
about
just
it.
self-conscious about it.
There's people here now.
He really can't read. He's just pretending.
Yeah.
16.
16. You successfully pick him up. Well,
Just trying to pick up
you
chicks.
successfully get him out of the chair. And when you do his hand, when his hand falls, you can see he has no ear. On the right side of his ear.
Asshole. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I'm just
Oh no.
We'll never know if that was pre-planned or not.
I know.
Yeah, never,
I know.
never, ever.
No.
Urden, if you give me your second drink. Give me your second drink, Urden.
Alright, so bonus action and movement. What do you do?
Urden.
I go to his good ear and I'm like, "You need to leave. We're talking about very sensitive subjects. I don't trust you."
He goes, alright, that was very rude. I'm sorry. Man. And he goes down and he picks up his stuff and walks
I
out.
give him
Hang on,
the silver
what?
that the guy gave me, and
He
I'm like, "Go
leaves.
buy your."
Urden.
Throw it out.
He doesn't leave. He just goes to the literal of other side. Like
Oh my
300 feet, 200 plus feet away.
That's better.
I put my hands on
And he sets everything back down. He looks at you. He as he gets back down, he puts his hand right here again.
I put my hands on Urden, and I'm just like, honor. Honor.
You could have had that walkie-talkie.
Chester
I put
stands
my
up.
hand-
No, Chester. What are you doing?
I'm trying to find a book.
No, you
That
can't
is
even
over
locate
here.
anything. There's nothing.
You don't have to tell him that.
Chester, please take a seat.
Tell your companions to please stop assaulting random people.
I walked back over and I was like,
Urden was not me.
I'm sorry. I saw a guy who can't read get up and go towards somebody, and he did not act. I was about to literally throw up beans out of my mouth. What if that little man was part of the goddamn people we don't like? All right,
Urden,
sorry,
you
I'm a
need-
little on edge.
I
Do you
was
need
just
more
gonna
He
say,
sit- he sits back
or less
down.
drinks right now.
Chester, I was just gonna say that I think we're
Yeah.
a little on edge.
I can tell. Especially since the part where you said you want to join the Bureau. That's insane.
So
We didn't say we wanted to.
no.
Sorry, you said you will.
We
Is that
find
better?
it necessary to proceed with our objectives.
Long story short, Chester, the contact that we met in Murkmoto Springs, we had tried to get information from him regarding the Bureau in general, their intentions, anything we could, and he said that the best way to get the information that we seek and to potentially, derail the Bureau was to become part of the Bureau. I have also, in full disclosure, had a vision with the Raven Queen, if you're familiar. And from what I can tell, according to her, if we ignore this, then we all die.
Well, that seems extreme. And visions can be skewed. I don't know anything of this Raven Queen, but that seems very far-fetched.
I can only tell you what I saw, and I agree with you that it doesn't make much sense to me, but at the same time, it's concerning.
What's to know?
All I can say is taking that action is risky at best.
What do you know of the Raven Queen and her dealings with mortals?
Like I just said, I know nothing of this Raven Queen.
You a praying man at all?
No, I'm not a man of the cloth.
Well, we met a man who crafted a weapon for the Raven Queen. And that weapon we encountered when dealing with someone from the Bureau. So we think that...
The one that killed Sven?
The very same. So...
Well, she didn't create that weapon because she created that weapon for you.
No, she...
For me, for the Goliath. What do you mean for me?
The Goliath's glaive is also a weapon of the Raven Queen.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought we were talking about Alar's weapon.
Is anyone still paying attention to your surroundings? Other than June, Alar, and Erden?
I'm in my book.
Yeah,
You're in your book.
actually, no. I would be too excited to open this letter.
Okay. Okay. Give me a second.
Sweet.
Oh, we're about to get arrested.
No, it's his letter. I just had to send it to him.
Oh, I thought you were about to say, and the guards walk in, and we're fucked.
Why would the guards walk in?
I'm more worried about
the Bureau.
Yeah.
I'd be waiting till the end of this meeting to open the letter.
I thought you said you were too excited to wait.
I was too excited to open it. Like, I'm not paying attention to my surroundings because I'm just kind of like
Then that leaves a
kind of listening in. And
Got you.
just
You're
kind of
like,
focused on
shut the
letter.
fuck up. It's almost Christmas.
Yep, basically.
Ecclesius?
Honestly, I was pretty embarrassed at a lot of that, but after the rubble, I do want to kind of look around and see if we've caught more attention by trying to eliminate attention.
Okay, make a perception check.
Whether like somebody just like peeks out from behind like a book, like pulls one out and goes, "Ooh," or whatever.
Erden.
Hell yeah, I haven't rolled a double digit yet. That's 12.
12. You have not seemed to pick up any other eyes. So, as you all continue talking, so that is what you plan to do, to join a criminal organization that I am in charge of destroying and hunting down those who are a part of it?
To be fair, we honestly wanted your counsel. We wanted to inform you on what is happening. We did not anticipate us joining this group.
We are seeking justice for our friend, and we were led to believe that maybe one of the ways of finding that justice was to join the Bureau.
I also believe that the assassination with Lord Nudal and the unrest between Uthran and Solaria, if it is tied to the Bureau and, potentially the other crime groups that seem to be working together, I am concerned for the greater good, the innocent people that might be affected by war if it, happens because of everything that this group seems to be instigating. I think that finding out more about what their intentions are, potentially disbanding them if war is their intention. I feel like we don't know a lot, and our first lead told us that the best way to do that and get the justice that Alar mentions is to join the Bureau and get on the inside. If you have another suggestion, I think we're all open to it.
He leans forward and he goes, "Well, I do think that I could help in one way. How interested are you still all in finding your Goliath?" And that's where we're going to take a break.
Oh, son of a bitch.
No.
Super interested.
Yeah.
Nah, fuck that shit. I want to get drunk and beat up kids.
Exactly.
I'm gonna go to the library and beat up some nerds.
It'd be a
Kiss the
generic.
crutches
I just
out
want to be
from
the
underneath.
lowest of the gang, like the guys that beat up kids for their lunch money. That's the part of the bureau that I want to be in.
I do.
Outfit ready.
I do want to thank Crystal Soul for the 2 month Prime subscription. Thank you very much.
Awesome.
V12
Yeah.
Jay, is that Bambi?
Yeah, it's been
Bambi, thank you for the Prime sub and then subsequent
Hey.
follow, as well as thank you for the 300 bits. That's awesome. Thank you so much, man. And the Nat 30s, thank you for the follow. That's an awesome name. I love it. The Nat 30s. That's
Does
amazing.
that mean I can roll with my 30-sided die?
Yeah, exactly. But thank you
Oh,
everybody
okay,
that's
okay.
hanging out right now. We are going to take a quick 15 to 20 minute break. So make sure you stick around, and we'll get back to the story when we're back, and enjoy the music during the break that is made by our beautiful Ecclesias Zion Emarius.
Yeah.
We'll see you all soon. Don't go anywhere, and we'll be back to find out what Chester has to say. We'll be back.
Yeah.
All I want to know
I'm
is
gonna
how
start
big are my,
drinking
how
again,
big
so
are
it's
my
okay.
fingers and what can I put on it?
I did want, and we're back. So I did want to mention to everybody as well.
Ah,
If you look under our stream, you can also see all the amazing art and bigger pictures that June Jess has done for all the characters, as well as bios for the people. Wanted to point that out because I forgot about it.
Where's
And
Cthulhu's bio?
we'll have his theme. And to move on with the story. So-
one more
sorry.
one more announcement that we forgot.
Oh.
If you wanted to get a free sub to
Yeah.
the channel, you can do it with your Amazon Prime account or whatever they're calling it nowadays. I don't remember.
Called Twitch Prime.
Amazon
Yeah.
Dime.
Yeah,
It's
that
called actually
one,
Prime
yeah.
Gaming.
I like to call it.
Bezos' armpits.
No, you call it Diesel Bucks.
Okay, but what it's actually called, in case anybody's actually interested, is
Yeah.
Prime
It's
Gaming.
actually okay. It's called Prime Gaming. You get it once a month for connecting your Amazon to your Twitch account. And you get one free sub a month, and you could waste it on us.
Not waste it. You can help
Use it
invest
wisely.
in all of the plethora of awesome projects that we have planned and are working on. There's gonna be some really awesome things. The dragons are coming.
Dragons are coming.
Dragon.
Right, they are.
Alrighty, let us hop back into the story. So, as Chester leaned forward and said, "Maybe I can help you with that. How interested are you in finding your Goliath?"
Oh yeah, that's right.
We're very interested.
Agreed.
That doesn't seem very interested.
Okay,
Yeah,
then
sorry.
I
What information
totally-
do you have to tell us?
Sorry, you have my attention.
Well, I have information for you if you have a job well completed for me.
Go on.
Well, in the mutual interest, there is a job I need to be done, and it so happens that it is related to your Goliath friend, but the outcome is more specific for my needs.
Well,
What is
do
this
go on,
job?
please.
Well, he was, or at least someone fitting, his enormously specific description. Down in the, or actually above us, in the city of Freyas. It's a
Could you
small
say that again?
Freyas. Frayes. We have lost contact with the mayor of the town. It is right on the break between the river and the northern part of the Solarian coast.
I'm pinging it in roll 20.
I see.
Maybe.
Yes, yeah, that's right here.
Yep.
Look at all those
that.
things.
Look at all that.
Stream can't see any of it.
I do
More
have
so.
roll 20 pulled up.
We have lost word, at least there hasn't been a checkup from the mayor of the town.
In how long?
Going on 3 Enneads now. And with the word that there's been unrest in Uthron, this is troublesome. And from a scout, it is said that they have some description of a man fitting the bill of who attacked Sven has been near that area. So first and foremost, you need to find out what happened there, if anything, and then obviously proceed from there.
This is gonna sound a little weird, but do we have immunity up there as well?
You don't have immunity down here.
Well, if things got violent with the Bureau, would we be in trouble?
No.
Alright. It's good to know, good to know.
Well, if we did find out that something happened pertaining to the Bureau, what would you want us to do afterwards?
Inform me.
So we find out something and head right back here?
Mm-hmm.
Or if it is imperative that I know it now, then yes. But if it is something that can wait, then do as you see fit if you find your friend.
Fair enough.
Did you
Are
wait
you-
for us to return to give us this assignment?
No, that is just good timing.
Are you
Is he lying?
completely...
Sorry to interrupt.
No, you're fine.
Yes, he's lying.
Sorry, I
got him.
don't want to say, like, I roll insight to see if he's lying. I hate it
Yes.
when people do that.
Go ahead and try to
Okay.
roll insight.
I'm curious. Cthulhu is as well. Or Cthulhu, yeah. Divine Sense, what alignment is he? Is Chester? Is he neutral, good, or evil? Or do I get a ping of good or evil?
I'm gonna
If
read
it's not,
Divine
then it's neutral.
Sense
13
because it's
on-
weird to me that you can just be like, you're evil, you're neutral, you're good. So
You're
I just
not
want to read it.
actually
I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna read it.
I'm gonna read it.
I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna read it inside my own head. Well, if you want to see
Until the end of your
world
turn, you know the location of a celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet of you. You know the type, but not its identity. Within the same radius, you also detect presence of any place or object that has been nothing that says whether something is good, evil, or neutral.
The thing I'm reading is the presence of a strong evil registers on your sense, like a Noxus door, and a powerful good. Let me read this. As an action, you can detect good and evil until the turn ends, and until the end of your next turn. Consists anything affected by hollow spells, or know the location of any celestial fiend undead within 60 feet that is not behind cover.
That's
that the
detect
same?
good and evil.
The beginning.
that's-
All right, hold on. I'm just gonna let you know. The beginning part is flavor. It does not actually let you know powerful good reigns like heavenly music in your ears. This is not a detect good and evil spell.
I am so confused now because that's what my Divine Sense says. I can literally like.
I'm reading it too. I'm just saying that beginning part I am classifying as flavor text because it says the presence of evil registers on your senses. And I'll tell you if someone's like inherently like, yeah, this guy's evil, or if someone's like holy, like incredibly holy. But this isn't a lie detector whether someone's good or evil.
Alrighty.
If you want to do that, you can get the spell detect good and evil.
I mean I can learn that easily.
I believe.
But you do not get a radiant power in either way.
My roll was a 13, by the way.
For insight,
Yes, insight to see if he's telling the truth.
you do not notice any tells that he has.
Okay.
He doesn't divert his gaze or anything of the such.
Thank you.
In fact, I may be able to speak to someone. How long will he be in town?
Well, I feel like this is probably pretty urgent, so the rest of the night, unless you need a day.
I do not, but I might be able to procure something in the next few hours here. That might be able to contact me immediately with the whereabouts of the mayor.
I did want to ask you if you are completely against us just, joining the bureau itself.
Like I said, if you do so, you will be my enemy, just like anyone else in the Bureau.
I understand.
Chester, if we do this job for you, is our only payment going to be information?
Correct. I've already given you the information.
Fair enough.
No, this could
Is,
work out.
It could, but I know that we are not necessarily rolling in the gold as I slightly shake my letter to see if I hear any jingles.
You don't. It's a paper.
Yeah.
He speaks. Well, let's look at it this way. If the mayor of a well-to-do town is indeed troubled, if you save his life, then he may compensate you.
I can also
Fair enough.
express that my name is now on the list of service providers for my guild, and perhaps down the way there, we can get two birds stoned with one, and find the item for the guild, and this could be profitable if money is what we want.
Okay.
It's what we need. I'm not disagreeing. I'm just saying that that's one of our goals. I can see if I can put my name out there.
That sounds like a good idea. So, Chester, you said you needed a few hours to procure us something that would give us the ability to instantly contact you when we have information. Do you want us to wait here? Because I think that we are all up for your task.
Very well, if you like
I'll
to.
look
I
around
need
to like
to.
everybody else, make sure that.
Aylar nods.
Okay. He looks at you, Ecclesius, and he says, I need to speak to Master Klein to see if there's an item he can procure for me. So it depends on how long it will take. You've heard that name before, Ecclesius. It's another master of the assembly.
And do I know that he's bound contractually to Chester?
You wouldn't know offhand, but you can probably pick that up from what he said.
You could read the book.
You read the book!
No,
Well,
the
if-
contract book. We signed it.
Well, if this, I suppose. But if your master Klein will already be in that town finding you something, then hopefully there is other people there that need something.
Sorry, let me specify. I meant that he could find me an item so you can communicate with me faster.
Oh, I see. I did misunderstand. This will be very valuable.
Chester, would you mind if I tagged along with you to speak to this master?
I mean, when I speak with him, you won't be able to speak with him at the same time, but you can be in the room.
That's perfectly fine.
Okay, sure. It's an odd request.
You'll understand.
Alright, now I need you to be forthcoming.
Yeah, I'm
You're being
pretty
weird.
confused myself.
Yeah, I think
You
if
don't-
anybody should be around, it should be the person that's in the guild.
Honestly, has nothing to do with your guild.
Well, then why don't you explain it so I'm not confused in a room alone with you?
That is fine. That can be the business between Zio and Chester. We don't need to know everything about each other.
If you would prefer not to be in a room alone, I welcome my companions to tag along as well, as long as that is okay with you, Chester.
The less people, the quicker the task.
Exactly, that's why I thought it would be beneficial. I just wanted to have a one-on-one with you, just to talk.
Very
And
well.
perhaps the two of you can talk on your way to the assembly.
Chester, if I asked the
Precisely.
bartender to get me a beer because you said you'd get me one,
What
would
is a
they?
beer?
An ale?
Thank you. No. I'm not paying your tab at any more inns.
Oh, what are you talking about?
I literally paid for your stay for like an entire Ennead.
Chester, is there any
Wow.
more information that you want to give to us before you go and speak to, was it Master Klein?
That is correct. Not specifically. Is there anything else you'd like to tell me?
Kind of look around at everybody else. I don't think we have any more information for you. We actually came to you hoping to get some, and you've given us a little bit of direction, at least for the near future, to go, and we appreciate it.
Very well.
June, I don't want to overstep my bounds, but does nobody want to bring up your friend? I do not think that... Chester, are you aware of Sven?
I don't think we need to go over this topic.
Yes,
don't
I am
talk about
aware.
it.
I have been keeping tabs.
I apologize, everyone. I did not mean to overstep my bounds. I thought
Ecclesias is kind of getting a little bashful.
in the interest of transparency, of course.
Kind of like
Die.
myself in the combo for
Die
To
inside.
Ecclesias, I say,
We do not need to tell everyone everything, Ecclesias. I'm sure you know that.
Ecclesia.
mildly salty about
Yes,
telling someone about my sword.
Very well. Well, I will be off, Zio, if you're attending. Let's go.
Should we meet you here, or is there another
If you'd
place
like,
that
I believe that you can, if you're leaving tonight, you don't need to stay. I'm sure that you could make use of their spa. Might be nice to relax a little bit.
Actually, Chester, a moment before you go,
Yes, Hurridan.
I'd like to kind of ask you something in private.
Very well, you can escort me out then. Zio, go outside first.
I was like, how are you gonna do this?
Yeah. I'll turn to the rest of the party then. I'll say, when I'm done, I'll come back and meet you here, and I will turn and walk out.
As you're escorting him out, somebody comes up and gives him his jacket. And as you're standing in the front foyer, what is it, Hurridan?
Wait, I don't want to say it in the presence of Ecclesias himself. I'm sure he would. If he would have remembered, he might mention it, but I'm going to take it upon myself to mention that there was a man in Murk Meadow donning the Assembly's clothing that talked to a contact.
He takes out his journal. Continue.
And he talked to the men that we did eventually kill in London.
Which is very
There's
interesting.
There is a connection. I don't know. Maybe you know how the assembly works is they find bits and bobs for certain people. But
Are you implying that the assembly has something to do with what has been happening around this continent?
I don't want to go that far, but I will say that from my eyesight, I did see an assembly member and a bureau member talking in private.
Very well. Thank you, Hurridan. I'll look into this. Is that all?
bad.
Would that be all, Hurridan?
Yes, I believe that is it.
Very well. If I don't see you soon, take care and safe travels.
Yes. Oh, there's a little schmutz on your coat here. Let me get that for you. And I
Thank you.
press a digital.
I planted with a bug.
Thank you very much.
Yep.
As he puts his hat on,
Look at my bug.
as he puts his hat on and he hikes his coat up, and as he exits, pretty hastily, he goes, "Zio, let's go."
All right. Did I
And-
get my coat on the way out too?
Yes. Do you have a coat?
Perfect. Yeah, we got those warm weather coats, do we not?
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, you do.
Us northern
Alright.
people.
Ecclesias,
Northern.
Alar, Cthulhu, and June, make a perception check.
Yes,
Oh god.
Let's do this again at a -1. That's an 8.
Oh,
You know why? I'm gonna use my new dice.
Ew.
I don't know which dice to use. Blue, red, or orange.
Blue.
Blue.
Light blue or dark
Stop
blue?
using
Fuck,
this
they
die
hate
that
me.
Light blue.
They hate me.
Light blue with sparkles or light blue with squares?
Light blue with silver borders or light blue with bronze borders?
Bronze. Yes.
Yeah, brown.
Bronze.
All right.
8. Perception,
Did it help
right?
us? Did it help us?
Yeah, that's a
5,
good roll.
7,
Yeah.
8. What do you got, Ecclesias?
19.
All right,
Thank
Ecclesias.
For the
After Zio,
keep it rolling.
Chester, and Uridin walk away. You notice very faintly as you're kind of nervous from what you said last, so you look down and you notice right at the bottom of the table an ear.
Step on it.
I stare at it, and then my tail comes up.
Yes, I see it too.
Stop talking.
It doesn't look like it's
Tail.
cut off. It looks like just if a prosthetic ear would be a thing, like
with
an
my
ear.
knowledge of magical items, at least my having been around many of them, do I know what this is, or do I even perceive it as a magic? My Ecclesias's first thought is that like that's odd. There's no blood, so like is it an item of some kind?
Your first
and-
inclination would go to that it is a magical effect, whether it's a spell or an item. You're unsure.
I want to cast message on it.
Okay, go ahead.
Hello.
What?
Improv.
Dude, just read the script. You don't have to improv anything.
Oh yes, that's right.
fuck.
Acrobatics, animal handling, arcana, athletics.
So I look at it and I'm just sitting there cross-armed.
Hello. This, if I think this is what it is, it's definitely not a good idea to be listening or seeing or aware of people doing things of which you are not a part.
Why do we have a piss ball? Damn it,
Is that all you say?
Who are you?
As you
Well-
finish your message, the ear from top and bottom starts to fade.
I try to go for it as fast as
And-
I can.
Do I see this?
You grab it and it like dusts in your hand, and then you all notice him jump for anything. You don't know why. He's a cat. There's a bug.
I thought I saw a hair tie.
But Ecclesias, as you stand up and you're like, what the hell? You see very quickly the kid on the other side of the place very frantically packing up his stuff. And then he's not
You tell us.
sprinting, but he's like walking quickly for the door.
I walk.
Damn it! That's a Sven thing. I am going to. I'm just trying to get the thing open.
Yeah.
Snap decision. What do you do?
Hold. Where did the
When I notice this,
If anybody asks if you notice or if he's gonna tell you, the answer's no. This is a snap decision. I want to know what he's doing.
with the ear, and I
tells
would
me.
probably
Man.
assume
Where's
and
the-
notice that he would now have a ear. Would I be able to go?
It
and-
disappeared.
The ear disappeared, and from 200 feet away, his right ear is not facing you, so you would not notice.
I
Yeah,
would not
you
know.
didn't know that the ear was
He's
even
looking.
on the ground.
I
Yeah,
know-
you just
I'm
saw.
just-
Also,
Ecclesias
the
kinda
only
have
person that noticed he didn't have an ear was Uridan.
I didn't notice that. I was
What
right
are,
next to
you,
him.
what are you gonna do?
You were on the other side of him, looking at a
I was-
bookshelf.
Okay, so actually what I want to do is, as I notice him like kind of hastily packing up, I want to grab my boomerang and whip it as hard as I can in his ankles.
Yes.
Roll it.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
I see him do that.
Get him.
Good eye, Matt.
Yeah,
The guy that Uridan's already had issues with.
Yeah.
We're beating up the dissidents.
Ecclesias, you too. You should not be drinking.
Yeah, all you guys. So this is just to play out. You see Ecclesias jumps to the ground, stands up, his tail looking one way, him looking the other. His tail grabs his boomerang and hands it to him. And he
With my plus
What the
4,
fuck?
it's a 16 to hit.
that hits. Roll damage.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Why is it so much damage? I hope I don't kill this kid. Oh, my ankles! That's where I kept all my
Well,
life.
if you kill him, he can't tell anybody.
That's where all my life is.
Just
Great, now I gotta change where my life is.
I just picture that fat guy from I forget what movie, but doesn't he get hit with a puck in one of the Adam Sandler movies? He's no! You do!
Not max damage, but that'll be a 3 + 2 bludgeoning damage, straight to the anks.
Yeah,
All right,
it's
as
his
you
ankle.
hit him in the
It's a 5.
ankles and he falls down and his books go scattering. At the moment that Uridan, you're walking into the door and all his belongings all spill in front of you. As he like looks
yeah,
up.
out loud as I'm like frantically tabaxi sprinting at him and using my feline agility to go even faster. I'm going,
We have a spy.
In Uridan, as you look down, because you don't hear him say that, but as you look down and you hear the Matrix beat, you notice that his ear is there.
I just tilt my head and then I grab him by that ear.
Oh.
Why?
And I start picking him up like 2 feet.
right off screen, you just see a big furry paw.
And Ecclesias, you get there. Why? Ow, ow, ow. I'm sorry. What? Ow.
Speak. I won't hurt you, but I cannot say the same of my pointy-toothed friend.
I
here.
can't hear you. I'm being physically assaulted in the ear.
Yeah. I want to get up and get within 30 feet.
Okay, you could all get around there. He's not running. You're all there.
Okay.
I want to stand
Please.
directly in front of him without talking. I'm just.
Uridan's already standing right in front of him.
That's all I can do.
Stand
gonna
right
say,
in front of Uridan.
I'm trying to
June.
intimidate him by, just being a
Excuse
big
me. Excuse me. What?
And I'm gonna put my hand on my longsword.
Okay.
Just, like,
You
on
can
the
already
hand
tell
like
that he is
that.
trembling. He is sufficiently
Yeah,
intimidated. What?
Right.
I
What
can't
was
hear
that,
you.
Uridan?
Just please let go.
I'm gonna say to June, gather all his belongings. I want you to look through those. He may have written down something.
I pick them up and I
Please.
start going
won't
through
run.
them all.
I won't
while,
run.
Like kind of
Okay.
like one-handed, and then I'm kind of I've got one hand kind of like in my bag
Pocket
to
and another one's hailing a
potentially-
taxi cab.
Yes.
Actually,
How are you
No,
flipping
I'm-
pages?
I'm going to stand by there's doors into this library, right?
Yeah, the one that everybody is standing in right now.
Oh, we're standing there right now. Is there any way to be like, no one else is coming into this library for the foreseeable future?
Just speak, young one. What is your name?
I can't. Please,
first
just
of
let
all?
go and I'll talk.
Hold on. Cthulhu, I want you to go get that other idiot that was in here. Make sure he's not doing anything sketchy.
The other
I'm
idiot?
just trying to
The guy up
persuade
top?
him to be comfortable
I'm gonna
in
walk up,
talking.
though.
We won't hurt
walk
you
forward.
if you just tell us what you heard and why
I'll tell you
were listening.
everything if you just let go of my ear.
And I'm going
No,
through
I
his
want
stuff.
you to talk first, then I let you go.
I can't talk through the pain, please.
Uridin, just let his ear go. He's not going anywhere.
Okay, so I have the one hand on his ear, and then I take my free hand, but it's on my push to talk, so I can't illustrate it. And
That's
I
just
put
sad.
it.
Push to talk.
I grabbed like the scruff of his shirt, and I hold
Okay,
him.
look in the front. Okay, he's like, oh, God.
Yep.
Oh, damn it.
Physically abused in the ear.
Yeah, if it could be abused in the ear.
And
Sounds
let me
good.
know if I see anything regarding like our conversation or
Okay.
anything of note in his
Um,
about the bureau, anything that I would pick up on in his prep.
Very well. We'll go over to Cthulhu, what Cthulhu sees. So Cthulhu, as you walk up the winding metal staircase, you get to the top, and there is a gentleman with light brown hair, gray sideburns. He has glasses on the edge of his nose, a red blazer, and dark pants. As he's sitting there reading a book with the fireplace in front of him. Yeah, second story fireplace, but not a first. Riddled that. And he has a teacup as he doesn't pay you any mind as you walk up.
I'm gonna look to the shelf beside him. If there's like a bookshelf beside him.
There's bookshelves everywhere.
Yeah, I'll go up beside him and wait for him to make a move or something, and like look like I'm looking for a book.
Okay. You're gonna look for a book, or you're gonna look like you're looking for a book?
Maybe,
Oh.
maybe.
I'll look for a book.
Okay.
No, I'm gonna look like I'm looking for a book, but pay attention to him. 'Cause I don't wanna
Performance
distract
check.
on him. Oh fuck! Oh, I'm good at these.
How are you good at charisma?
Don't you never say that before a roll.
Charisma, baby.
Nobody ever say that
just
before
got-
a roll.
Well, with a +2, it's a dirty 20. So
Okay. You
Nice.
look like you're looking for a book. Alrighty. He's,
Man, that guy knows how to act.
He looks at you. You're really convincing looking at those books.
Who are you?
He's joking. He's joking.
So
I was about to say, fuck,
it's like,
yeah.
all right,
Memory ice cream.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I that was really wrong with me, and I apologize. And I'm sorry for deceiving you earlier, but I maintained my concentration twice. And I'm sorry.
Who sent you? Tell me right now.
No one. And June, as you're looking through, it's like just to put it in mechanics, it's like a level 1 wizard's spell book that he has. Very basic. And you do have one scroll. Let me make sure really quick. You just find out Yep, you find a scroll for fairy fire. He also has that. He's like, I'm sorry. Please don't hurt me.
I want to like pat.
How much money is he carrying?
There's
Enough
only
that-
books and papers.
Oh, okay.
I want to like
So-
pat over his head and then like kind of softly with my nail like under his jaw, not like intimidating, just like I'm trying to be like caressing, but intimidating a little bit.
Just tell us your name and why you have an interest in us.
All right. My name is Tajit.
Are you about to?
Don't.
I'm not the only
No,
one.
I already did.
Only one.
Tejit. Tajit.
Tajit. Interesting name, but it's more interesting why you find us interesting.
Well, I remember you from about a few months ago, and I remember hearing the stories, and you all look so powerful, and I thought, it doesn't matter. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have.
Oh fuck! Did we just get our?
We got a
number one
fan.
fan?
Yeah.
Hang on.
winner of the arena?
Can we see if he's lying?
Sure.
Um,
Insight check.
yeah.
His
Can
real
I
name is
do-
actually Jack.
I'm like, I want to assist him in that if possible.
Yeah, his name's actually Jag.
I just
thought you had merch.
Eddie, I kept thinking that you had like the headphones with the cat ears because the sound density foam in the background. Like I can't unsee it now.
That's so true.
Great.
So tune in next week when I change the design of my sound phone.
Horizontal design versus vertical. All right, Alar.
15.
Like
He looks too scared to lie right now.
Okay.
He's human, right? He doesn't.
Half elf.
Oh, half elf. That's right. Half elf.
Be careful who you're a fan of.
What does that even mean?
Be careful who you look up to.
Because we're going to kill you, obviously.
What?
Yeah, that's
Can I? I'm gonna try to persuade Uridan by like again gently, like kind of trying to get him to let go of the kid.
Well, if you are just a fan of us, if not curiosity or otherwise, there's a very useful trick that you have there. Would you like to potentially, and I'll look around to the rest of the group, put that to some better use?
Well, that's the thing. I was hoping
I kill him.
I die.
I was hoping I died.
I needed to go up north, and I was hoping I could join you, maybe. It's safer that way.
I will step in at this point with his stuff, and I put it back neatly, and I give it back to him.
Thank you.
And-
Or did you let go of him?
Nope.
Thanks.
Nerd,
And I-
I knock him down.
Damn it, I was just about to say that.
Yeah, I'm standing there just. I'm trying to not be intimidating anymore, but more like intriguing. Like, oh yeah, we can help you, I guess.
And
I still
fine.
don't trust him. I'm very on guard.
I, as I'm giving back his stuff, so how long have you been trying to learn magic?
Well, I mean, I've been studying for a long time, but like taking it seriously for a couple of years.
Oh, you're pretty bad.
What did you hear of our conversation?
All of it?
I'll turn to
What?
Urida and be like, hold on. Why
Where
do you
did-
need to go north?
Well, I forgot the name. I heard in Freyas that they have a good school there, or like something. It's not a school because it's smaller, but somewhere I could learn and get stronger.
Wizard Community College.
Yeah,
WCC.
WCC. You heard of it?
But I don't
open it,
understand
bitch.
why you listen to our conversation. Why not approach us like an actual person?
Do you see all of you? And like, I was just sitting there, and you stormed me, and that just solidified that I shouldn't have come over in the first place, and I probably shouldn't have cast my spell, but I did, and I'm sorry.
Firstly,
You guys are just so cool.
what is your name?
Oh, we're past that age.
We already
Weird.
asked him his name.
First of all,
By the way,
Who the
all
fuck are
I
you?
picture is when you scooted in between everyone, and you're like, and then you just went and turned off your ears, and you're just, and then like Drax from Guardians of the Galaxy, you just go, first of all, what's your name?
Yep. That's
After
exactly what
all
I was thinking of, Anthony.
why is
Why is
That's who
Gamora?
Alar is. That's who Alar is to me
His
now.
name is G.
to G?
Yes.
Yeah.
I do have a question
Yeah.
then.
Where you said you saw us and you thought we were cool. Where did you see us first?
I believe the first time I saw you was in the town square months ago. At night, I don't know, you guys looked... There was another one with you then. But
Did you see us do anything?
you went into the keep, and then I had to go. I'm sorry.
Do you have a family?
No.
Tajib,
Mm-hmm.
what's your plan if you travel with us north? You're gonna look for this school.
Yeah, I was planning on moving to Freyas. I really don't have much fealty here. He wipes his nose.
If we take you with us, will you teach me your trick?
I can try. It's hard because you can. I'm actually proud of it. You can change what part of your body you wish to transport. It's actually really cool.
So I just really don't fucking trust you still.
That makes sense.
Everyone is very forgiving right now, and I don't understand why.
I'll turn
But-
around to. Oh, sorry.
I want to know what brought it upon you to drop your ears on our conversation.
I haven't been dropping a weave, sir.
Well, I thought maybe
been
I
weird
could
for us.
follow you all, and then I could, become stronger like all of you.
Am I the only one that's like kind of sketched out about this? Because holy fuck.
Not necessarily, Urden, and I'll kind of turn from Tajid to Urden. When I was young, not that long ago, I'm not that old, but when I first started learning magic, I would do anything to listen in on the patrons of the tavern that would come through, the stories of their adventures. I looked up to them. I admired them. I had the opportunity to, have conversations with them because my parents owned the tavern and I would serve them drink. But I can't say that I wouldn't have been doing the same thing that Tajit's doing now if my upbringing was a little different.
Thank you. You understand.
I kind of like release him with like a forceful push, and then I damn it, not me. Okay, well there goes that quest.
I will turn and
Noah.
sorry.
But
go
I
ahead.
do
No,
want to
I was-
say
I got
Um,
a punchline. Don't worry about it.
I want With everything that we just talked about, and how deep the bureau goes, this doesn't even this is raising more eyebrows than me having a fanatic. Like what? He doesn't even know who I am.
Well, here's the thing, Urden, and I'll turn back to Jeep.
Okay, you just told him who I am.
If you cross us, and we find out that you're lying to us in any way, your parlor tricks will do you no good.
Yes.
I mean, I literally took you out with a boomerang.
That is accurately scary.
But I agree with June's sentiment towards you, Tajit.
And I'll kind of like, give him a friendly kind of hair rustle.
Because I would not be in the Kajit. The Tabaxi. That's what they called me in Theron.
Same game.
I would not be the Dovahkiin that I am today.
The title of the chapter, same game.
Same.
I would not.
Different.
I would not be the Tabaxi that I am today if the people that had the ship on which I stole it away were less forgiving. So I see a bit of spark in you that I once had, and as June said, I do not see you as a threat.
Well, thank you, but hurtful, but accurate.
If it makes you feel any better, I am very skeptical of you, and I don't trust you.
I prefer the insult.
Do you know how to wash clothes?
Yes.
We just acquired this
Yeah.
I was
wire.
gonna say, why?
Yes.
One,
Do we have
I will
a
not
crick
yours.
I can go wash it down in?
One, I will not wash yours. Two, you might be washing mine.
I can do that. I can do that with my mind.
Oh.
Hey, me too. I don't like you.
For a
in
second,
all
he's like
seriousness-
bonding. Damn it.
I'm
We'll
only kidding.
we'll move over. Cthulhu, as you're sitting there, the gentleman reading his book. Do you stand on this one bookshelf and just?
Yeah. Yeah.
So many choices.
Look at.
Staring at the same book.
The man
so
speaks
words.
as he takes a drink. You might want to look around a little more.
I'm trying to find the ones about politics and religion. I have the part 1. I'm looking for part 2.
Is that how books are written?
I am thinking it says to be continued.
I'm pretty sure that's how a textbook is not finished.
Oh, it's what it says on the last paper, so I'm looking right now.
Oh, well, show me.
I throw it behind me.
Oh, it's gone.
Just make sure you return it back to my shelf, please.
Oh, you're the librarian. Oh.
No.
Bookkeeper? Keeper of books.
Can I help you, son?
Oh shit.
Mm.
He's
Ah.
opulent.
Daddy?
Everyone else, shut up.
Shit. Do you have any books on the Raven Queen? I know, like the clergy. I get yelled at a lot for it.
I can understand. You just chucked my book. Probably.
It will be fine. Where would that be?
Oh, well, why don't we go take a look, son? He stands up. He shuts his book. He sets it down.
Is he substantially
About
big or short?
6'4".
Oh, he's my height.
He walks over and he's looking at a couple shelves. He's like, no.
It's your dad. He's your height. Keeps calling you son.
As he goes, no, that one is Cronus. Here we go. He's like the god of memory, I believe.
Indeed.
Ooh.
Can I look at it, please? If I go get the other book.
If I was about to say no, son, would I give you the book?
No.
He takes his glasses off. And why are you looking into the Queen of Ravens?
She's kind of cool, and I kind of, my group kind of bonded with her. So,
Your dialect is strange to me. Where are you from?
I'm from the Temple of Fortis. I know.
The one
I
on the
shouldn't be looking-
western. Wait, the one far east in Elvenland.
Yes.
Oh, that is a hell of a journey. How old are you? You are old. I'm looking at you now and remember that you are cursed.
No, I'm not.
No, you're not. That's Zia.
No, it's not. Yep.
You are. How old are you?
Weird.
How old are you?
I am 20.
You have traveled very far for such a young age.
Yeah, I guess you could say that. I guess, my innocent side is gone now.
That. What?
Nah, nothing.
See ya.
I'm not good at talking to people sometimes.
That's all right. Books speak better. Would you like to sit down and have a drink with me?
Sure.
Very well. And he leans over. So, bring up 2, please. And you don't hear a reply, but you all hear from the upper balcony. You hear that voice line. And he walks over. Please join me.
I will sit next to him.
Has made
Alright.
a friend.
So,
Yeah.
what are
First,
the rest of you doing?
If I heard that and knowing Cthulhu, I'd probably turn to Ecclesias and be like, so I think we're waiting for Chester. I can talk to Tajit a little bit more. Do you maybe want to check on Cthulhu?
Yeah, that he. Well, I didn't see where he went. He went to go find a book on the probably Folters, yeah?
He went upstairs. And
Oh, upstairs. Yeah, I'll go find him. We need to regroup anyhow. Yes.
Yeah.
Don't you? And I'll point at the Tajit. Don't you go anywhere, or I'll smack you with my boomerang.
Yeah.
And I'll wink and I'll go back up. I'll try. I'll identify.
I'm
Take the
actually
plan.
gonna just like tap Tajit on the shoulder and be like, "Good luck," and I'm gonna leave him with Uridin.
And me.
Yeah, and Dave.
You're the Thunderdome now.
Fuck are you? Me and Erden just like, so.
Well, I have things to go do. So.
Yeah, like what? What things do you got to do?
Be anywhere else?
Do you know how to
Can I
wield a
insight check that?
sword?
Yeah. You can tell he's very scared and he really doesn't want to be with you guys. I won't even make you check, you just can tell that he does not want to be with you all.
You're sure I can teach you some of my sword moves if you don't mind?
I prefer verbal assault.
You're a little shit.
Oh God.
What is going on?
Dude, I just look at Alar and I'm like,
Not exactly what I meant.
listen, I'm sorry for kind of giving you the old rough house, the old boomerang
It's
from my
alright.
friend.
It's alright, I deserved it.
I can't give you a guarantee that we can help you because the things we get into are dangerous. The open road is not the place for.
What if I pay for your stay for the night?
Can't have money. I'm sorry, friend. That we are leaving. We're not even staying for the night. We are leaving.
Erden, I have a question to Jesus. You would probably try to get to WCC regardless if you had us or not.
What?
The Wizarding College, wasn't it called?
Oh! Oh!
I was sort of thinking what would Jesus do or something.
Nope.
No.
WCC.
WCC.
Wizards Community College.
Yeah.
Oh, Bogmorts.
Oh,
You would try to get to the college regardless if we were going there or not, right?
why don't you just go to
So-
the train that has aisle
What's that?
9 foot and
What?
No, I think it would be safer, Uridin, to travel for him to travel with us, and even for him to for us to travel with him.
Yes.
I wouldn't say you have to buy our rooms, but you could buy me a drink, or
Alar,
actually,
That will be a
stop you
lot more
right there.
cost effective.
Alar, that I'm going to tell you right now. First of all, you're selling us very short, and I don't appreciate it. Secondly, our travels have not been safe at all. Our one friend was like 16 years old when he started, and now he's 100. Do you want that to happen to you?
If it means I get a lot smarter that fast, yes. That'd be
No.
amazing.
I
You
think
gain
he was
nothing but
talking
age.
about me. He's talking about me.
Oh.
I am not smarter.
Oh. Well.
First of all, no.
joking.
Secondly, I'm talking
Actually,
about
I
skill.
can do this.
And then I do hidden step, so I turn invisible.
Oh my god.
That's amazing. How long can
And
you
like
hold
6
it?
seconds, and then like 6 seconds pass, and then I turn
Ah.
invisible.
I
Can-
can't really keep it up.
He's a 6-second man. That's it.
Ain't got nothing.
Oh.
I don't-
Well,
These parlor tricks are cool. I don't understand why we are doing this. We have no means to. Why are we oppressing this man? Boy. Then boy.
so can I go or
Honestly, you have a vote from me, but it is a group vote. I don't.
Where-
I am not a babysitter. I cannot sit. You remember when we had that dog and everyone was like, "Oh God, where's the fucking dog?"
The dog, one survived,
vastly
and
different.
2 did not speak common. 3.
Yeah, neither do you, and we still keep you around.
I feel like I don't belong here.
I'm
You
sorry,
still want
friend.
to go with us to the north or no? To
I
the
would
north?
love to. Yes.
If the rest of the group
believe
outvotes
we
me, then
leave
you can
tomorrow.
come along.
I will be here at the door and I'll get you your drink. Now.
Don't get me a drink, but tomorrow morning, and then if we have a change of hearts, we will. But
Where should
tomorrow
I
not
meet
gonna-
you?
We're not gonna be here tomorrow morning. Alar?
Aren't we spending the night?
No.
Can you afford it?
No.
He can't.
Hey, no, Loki, we said 30 gold for the night, and then June
We didn't
said
pay
he
him
had
for that.
money.
We just paid for drinks.
No, we paid for drinks.
we're
Chester
not.
said it would take him a few hours, and we were thinking.
Yeah,
of
we're getting a few
Which-
hours. It's only like 5 or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Speaking
genuinely-
of that, DM, I am going to the front counter.
Okay. We're
I
gonna
genuinely
shift.
thought we
We're
were.
gonna shift while this conversation's happening.
I'm
Zio,
gonna punch the kid.
is there anything you wish to talk to Lord Ekron
Smash
about?
cut.
So, are we? Where are we?
In the streets.
We're in the streets. I would stay quiet unless he spoke to me until we got to wherever he was going.
So why are you following me?
I wanted to talk to you privately. I didn't feel that the Opulent Butal was the place to have this conversation. I preferred to get to a quiet location.
Very well then. As you make your way through and you eventually go to the keep, and he lets you through, you see the same 2 guards that you paid off earlier, and they give you a little nod like, good job. And he takes you into the, not the main castle itself, but you go around to the back where there's a smaller building that he goes into, which seems to be, it's not a house, but he has a room here. This is as private as any.
Perfect. I don't know if it happened to slip the mind of everybody else or not, or if they had the same concerns as I did, and that is why I wanted to speak to you privately. But the information that we got from our contact, Brick, who was the former Bureau member,
Mm-hmm.
he said the person that could get us into the Bureau, and the one that had helped him, was the owner of the Opulent Butal.
Well, that seems odd. I know Senior myself, and I would not... he must be mistaken. He must have just spoken to a patron.
He said specifically the owner.
That seems odd to me. Or would you not, Peg?
I am not saying that Brick's word means more than your own. Just maybe this would be something I figured you would like to know.
Very well. I appreciate the sentiment.
And I hope that you might be able to return the sentiment and let me know if there's anything that you think that I should know that's going on between Uthron and Solaria before I open my letter.
Maybe read your letter while I'm commuting with Lord Klein, or Master Klein.
Okay. I'll open up my letter now.
All right, so
is there
you
a seat?
Yeah, he has a bed.
Okay, I'll just go and take a seat.
You see Chester put the electrum in the same type of circle, but he just puts quite a lot more. There you go. There's your letter.
Thank you.
And as from your point of view, nothing happens. He just sits there and looks like he's meditating. As you read your letter, about 5 minutes pass as you keep contemplating the letter, and then you see coming out of the wall a large purple flame, and you see a similarly dressed to Master Vale and Master Velos, a blue cloak with a hood with the Esoteric Assembly runes on it. As the hood drops, and you see a white dragonborn. As he walks out, "Nay, Lord Ekron, what do you require?" "Oh, well, you see, I am looking for a way to communicate between long distances quickly, but if it all be not too expensive." "Well," and he leans over and he pulls out some parchment and he goes, "This could suit you well. It's as a sending paper. I'll only cost you 2 electrum. How does it work? Anything written onto it, the parties have signed on the bottom. It will communicate between the two. Be careful. 1 message per paper, and I only have 2. Very well. I'll take these then." And he hands them to Electrum. "Is there anything else, Lord Ekron?" No, that will be all. Thank you very much, Mr. Klein." "Anytime." And he looks at Yuzio and puts his hood up in the same and walks through and he looks at Yuzio. Well, here you are. You only got your 2 uses, but should be well enough."
So
And he signs the bottom of it. He signs the bottom of both. "Whoever sends me the message, just sign the bottom and write your message, and I'll get it."
Sounds good. Well,
Was your letter satisfactory?
more or less.
Good.
Doesn't seem to be any news other than Lord Newdall's untimely death to be troubling.
That is expected. But either way, I feel like our job here is done.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
I'll stand up and shake his hand.
All right. You take care, Zio. And
was
as you go to leave, we'll cut back. Ecclesias, as you walk upstairs and you see Cthulhu sitting in a chair next to the same light brown hair with grayed white sides. Is there silent unless Cthulhu's saying anything, just reading.
Cthulhu, I really don't mean to interrupt you if you are reading, but I think that we are all gathering and we mean to move on. Plus, we also met somebody downstairs that was listening on our conversation.
Do you know anything about this guy that listens to people on conversations?
Oh, I am sorry. I do not pay attention to your problems.
Fair enough. What is your name, by the way?
Excuse me. And he stands up and he goes to shake your hand. My name is Senior.
Turned
Senior.
into a bird.
Yes. Fuck!
My name is
No.
My name is Senior, and I'm the owner of the Butal. Nice to meet you.
It's Bezos, dude. Just shit on Bezos.
So, if I had to leave, but I really wanted to read this book, is there any compensation I could give you?
Of course.
How much?
What do you have?
I have this really cool symbol.
That'll just
And-
be downstairs.
I pull out one of my I pull out one of my silver Foltus symbols, and
That
it's
will,
like rat.
yeah. That will do. Cthulhu, correct?
Indeed.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
No problem.
Sure, keep the
And-
book. It was free anyway.
Fuck me.
Exploiting
set-
people.
He sets it
Bezos.
down next to the cup. It was a pleasure meeting you, Cthulhu. And what was your friend's name? I recognize
My name is Acrisius.
Ecclesius. Thank you.
Alrighty. Thank you so much. It was a pleasure. Are all the books free? I'm just wondering.
If I say so, yes.
Fair enough.
Are you staying here tonight?
No.
How unfortunate.
Could we?
Sure, if you pay the prices that they told you up front.
I feel like they were trying to like make us pay more. They were kind of mean to us.
I don't
Right.
believe you.
Damn. It was worth a try. Try to speak to the manager.
That's not the same thing.
I awkwardly walk away. Bye. It was
Thank-
nice talking to you.
We're still 4 feet from each other. You don't need to yell.
Down the stairs.
I feel like you. I feel
Just
like.
say down the stairs.
I feel like you shit your pants and you're trying not to let anybody know. I feel like that was the whole like.
I gotta
So these
go.
are books, huh?
He sits back down. As you're leaving, you see him shake his head and he sits back down. And the last
When
thing
I
you
get
see
down-
is he picks up your pendant and looks at it as you descend the stairs.
Okay, well, when I get downstairs, I'm gonna look for the book I threw off of the ledge.
You didn't throw it off the ledge, you just threw it behind you.
Oh, I thought there was like a ledge that I just threw him on.
You just chucked it into the bookcase behind you.
Shit, I wanted to grab that.
Do you go back up?
Awkwardly go back up for the book.
Oh my god.
I forgot that I need to put that back where I found it.
Alright.
I grab it and I walk away.
You are a strange child.
Technically, I'm an adult, but okay.
Alrighty. So, as all of you reconvene,
So this little
Still
punk
with
wants to
Tajid.
join us.
Cthulhu, Tajit, Cthulhu.
I don't think he should come with us. It is way too dangerous
Looks like a
for
noodle.
such a. Yes, for such a noodle, it is way too dangerous. But
I think I could do fine.
I cast my vote as a no.
Is
He says
Orodin, he will travel the road to Freya's regardless if it is with us or not. And if he doesn't travel with us, he is more likely to die.
That is true, and I could spy for you.
And he could spy for us.
That's
Oh,
the
say-
thing I do.
yeah. So are you saying you spy for others?
No, but like, I just did it to you.
Yeah. For who though?
For himself,
Me.
I think.
Why are you defending him, Alar? What the hell?
I,
This is a clusterfuck episode.
You know what? You know what?
bullshit.
Fine. I'll let you do your interrogation.
I'm still wondering.
I don't remember if we exchanged names. So, ma'am, I could teach you. I could try to teach you it.
Okay, so I cast my vote as no for him to come with us, but I am not the only one in this party. What does everyone else say?
Oh, I walked out to the to go to the front desk.
Damn it! I yelled it at her, ma'am. I can teach you it.
Oh, she's not here to save you, little boy. You're
June does
stuck in the
June does
Thunderdome.
not respond to ma'am.
The point still stands. Is he paying for?
You didn't hear any of that. You didn't hear any of that. Oh, I thought you meant about the rooms. Sorry.
No. I'm saying, is he paying for us to take him places? Because that's a job.
You know what? I mean, I could just walk in the back.
Yeah, but we still have to feed you.
I can feed myself.
How?
Rations.
How many rations do you have?
I don't know. It depends on how much the store has.
Okay, well, if you get us all 10 rations, I vote yes.
Whoa.
Can I bring up a conversation that... Where is Zio?
He went with Chester.
Still gone. I'll say the walk from where you are to the keep and all that is probably going to take a better part of an hour, so...
But I just wanted to bring up a conversation we had after coming back in from the Temple of Berkshire and the Forge for the Queen, that we can't not so easily throw away aid, no matter how strange a form it may come. And if we are only going to mistrust and put our backs to the wall and our sword in front at the throats of anybody that may help us, we will soon find ourselves very alone. I say we give Tajit a shot. And if he fails, then Urden, you can give him a shot.
With his arrow?
I agree.
I feel like I scared him enough, but Ecclesias, I can definitely rely on you to be, the humble side of things. I appreciate your input.
I won't let you die. But I don't know if I will sacrifice myself for you over my friends here. Just to let you know where you stand. But I would like to see you succeed in your dreams. After all, I wouldn't be who I was if I didn't have somebody looking out for me when I was your age. Are you listening?
Yes. I thought that was rhetorical.
Tell your ears back on. Where are
I
they
thought
now?
this was rhetorical.
Darn teenagers. Not listening.
Get off your TikTok.
I'm 25.
Just a side note, DM. I'm definitely taking my time on the way back.
You have not left the castle yet. Point of contention.
Okay, yeah, I'm just. I figured that part would be skipped over, so I just wanted to let it be known that on my way back, I'm going to be taking my time, just strolling through the city. It's the first time I've been in a city in a long time, so I'm in my nice clothes, nice and comfy, relaxed, just kind of.
That's right. And by the way, you have none of your weapons.
Yep.
Oh, fuck.
Okay.
I am completely unarmed. And...
Peace, Zio.
And unarmored, too.
So, as all of you, June, you walk up to the front desk.
Yeah. So I wanted to ask the front desk. Hi, what spa options do you have?
Well, if you're getting the spa package, as stated before, and you're staying the night, it'd be 12 gold pieces.
What if we're not staying the night and I just have a few hours? Do you have like a bath or a hot spring?
Well, you could get a full treatment, bath included, and some very decadent wine and foods. If you wish someone to bathe you, we can launder your clothes, and that will, depending on the linens needed being cleaned, it would be about 6 gold.
And how long would that take? How long?
We'll say, as long as you'd like to relax. Massage if you'd like.
What? Did somebody say something funny in chat?
Okay. I'm gonna So you said, say I have about an hour.
Well, that would be a very rushed relaxation, but sure.
Yes. Can I do like half an hour in the bath? Like if you have like a hot tub or something like that, and like a half an hour massage.
Turn the jets on.
Yes.
Of
Whirlpool.
course.
Guys with two.
I was about to say, guys, with making the bubbles.
Of
Yeah.
course. Yes,
And
we
then-
can do that. That'd be 6
and
gold
then-
then.
And then is it extra to have somebody scrub me?
Yes, that'd be a silver piece.
Yes, please.
Very well. 6 gold and a silver piece, my lady.
I give her that.
Very well. I will run your bath and we will collect you when it is ready.
And thank you.
You're very welcome. And she walks off to the back.
My name's Crunk. I'm gonna be bathing you.
20 silver.
I've been a smith for 95 years.
One
Oh.
silver.
1 silver, yep.
Okay.
So can I, am I coming? Or...
All right. You know what? I'll give you the. You come with us when the entire group is around. Before we depart, we will make a final decision. I solely cannot just make the call myself. We have a few votes now, but you become a liability. I will not lie.
Well, if I'm gonna die, you can just leave me.
Yeah, but at the same
That's
time,
really, really
Need some
reasonable.
self-love,
I just want you to know, like,
Just go.
like, have you ever been like out and about yourself?
Well, there was, I
Well, why
left...
did-
I left before. I've been to an island or two. Not really. Mostly
you have no
mostly
family.
trained in urban environments.
Okay.
Hang
Well,
on.
you come with us for now, and we will make a decision before we leave, my friend. That is the best I could give you. Does anyone disagree?
Nope.
No, I think that's reasonable.
Should I return here in the morning then, or?
No. You stick by us for the time being. It is very early, my friend. Adventuring does not have a time period.
Very
Days
well.
do.
Very well. All right. What are you all doing then?
Trying to find
After-
where everybody
after-
went.
Everyone's
I
around
guess,
each other
yeah.
except you see June standing at the front desk, kind of like,
Has Zio come back yet?
nope. No, this is all happening while Zio's gone.
Oh, gotcha. All right,
Yeah.
so we kind of just post up at a table, I suppose.
All right. So you go
Yeah, I-
back to the bar.
Yeah,
I'll
will.
find a table and I'm gonna start reading.
Who's
Cthulhu, what are you reading?
Is it-
It's what is it? What's the title?
It's How to
of the Raven
Read.
Queen book.
It's a book on how to read.
It is actually titled Queen of Memories.
Okay.
Ray Daler, a bedtime story.
Is this-
It's a book about the Queen of Memories.
Oh, interesting. Is it in common?
By the way, that would ping everyone's in mind because Cade called her a deity of memories.
Yeah,
God,
yeah,
you-
yeah.
Fucking trippy as shit.
Wait, who's that?
Cade.
You called her that, didn't you not?
Cade.
The guy
He's
that
not
forged
Did
the
not you know?
Aylar's weapon.
Oh, that is the Raven Queen, right?
The Graven
Indeed.
Queen.
The
It's
gravy.
the
Raven.
gravy queen.
The gravy queen.
No, that
You
is my
still have
mom. Don't
not
you ever
answered.
you take that word out of your mouth. That's my mother.
You still have not
Hi,
answered my
Mom.
question.
Gravy queen.
Is it in common?
Yes, I would assume so. I'm assuming it's in common.
When
Hold on,
you
let
are
me tell
done,
you.
Can you provide me a summary?
Also,
No,
I'm gonna-
Professor, I won't.
I'm gonna
Yeah, you gotta read it
approach
first.
June as they bicker back and forth. Bicker back.
I know. Raven Queen's probably more of an elvish deity. I might be wrong though.
It's in.
So I can read Elvish and Sylvan. bits of Orcish.
All right. What language do you speak, Cthulhu?
Oh, son of a bitch.
That's a weird language.
I speak Elvish, Orcish, and Common.
As
I
you
don't
look
understand
at it,
fucking word of it.
As you look at it, you can't read it. And Alar, as you kind of look over, you can tell what language do you spell or speak?
I speak Elvish, Sylvan, Common, Orcish, Giant. I read Elvish, Sylvan, and a bit of Orcish. Would make
Okay.
sense.
As you look over, it's written in Sylvan.
Son of a fucking whore. Damn it.
Don't blame me. Blame D&D.
Blame
Cthulhu,
D&D.
do you speak Sylvan?
Yes.
There, by the way, the Feywild's common is Sylvan.
Yeah.
Learned that.
Speak a language you
Oh.
can't read. It's like being able to write but not being able to read.
Wait,
I have no idea what
people can speak but not write. They read.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kids
Who's being
do it all the
illiterate?
time.
It's a lot of from Spanish.
But-
Kids literally learn to speak before they learn to read. Anyways,
While you guys are having this conversation, a woman walks up and goes, "June, your bath has been drawn."
Wonderful. Where do I go?
Oh, before she goes, I wanted to bug her.
Take your time.
I will run up and say, "Hey, listen, I know you have all the group's golds. Can I snag some for food? I have, and that little kid wants to hang out. That other friend wants to hang out with us for a minute. You do your thing, but just give me like, 8, 10, 60.
I hand you 10 gold, and I, without even looking, I just, take it, hand it, and I'm following the lady.
Thank you.
As you're
And then I
walking,
run back.
as you're walking away, and I'll let you know when we cut to black. She goes, "All right this way, and if you'd like, you can have a male bather or a female bather right in here and black." Alrighty, so
Macaroni noises.
we cut to the rest of you.
I want that to be in the YouTube.
All right, we cut to the rest of you. What are you guys all talking about?
So I went up to June and there was macaroni noises and that was
Oh
weird.
my gosh, stop it.
I'm looking over Cthulhu's shoulder, basically trying to read the book.
Be like, I haven't seen these words in so long.
I am acting like I'm reading it too.
And
I
I'm
thought you
just
said you
like,
couldn't read though, so I'm confused.
They
Cthulhu,
can
you are
read
reading this so
Sylvan.
slow.
Can't read Orcish.
Oh.
can't read Common or Giant, but I can speak them. And then, Elvish and Sylvan are the first two
I'm,
languages. Anyways,
So I'm looking at the words generally fast, like a kid. How they're like, "Oh yeah, I read the page," and then they flip it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm doing right
Man,
now.
that's some good book right there.
Okay.
And
what,
so I'm like, it's
what am I
generally-
reading? Because I'm assuming I'm over his shoulder, reading it.
I'll go into the details if you actually take time to read it.
And then I close it and
Okay.
go to my what's it called?
Cthulhu,
The religious and politics.
Well,
Cthulhu, if you don't mind, I would like to spend more time, maybe tonight, reading that book.
Maybe we'll see.
Uridin told me I need to study the Queen of Memories, so it is probably good to do.
Again, yes, we will see.
Why are you so protective over a book?
I will punch you in the gut.
It is a book.
You get over my shoulder one more time, I will knock you on your ass again.
I'm just staring at
Could-
Tajit as this is happening, just like,
This is us.
Tajit,
Welcome aboard.
Tajit, do you know how to calm emotions?
I don't believe so.
No. Well, that's it.
Ayla, 5, 4.
I didn't say that I'm still
Three.
over your shoulder.
No,
Well, you didn't see me not away from my shoulder.
that is
2.
not a wizard spell.
All right.
I sit down and I'm still looking over at Cthulhu and I'm like,
Cthulhu, can I read it later, please?
I said we'll see.
And
You didn't answer if you spoke Sylvan.
I wish I had command to shut you up.
while they're doing this, I pull out the magical invisible inkwell and a piece of parchment.
all right. I'm going to say to Cthulhu in Sylvan, "You're a right idiot," but it's in Sylvan.
Okay.
Does he respond? Well, he doesn't understand it. And he...
Don't understand what you're saying, but I heard it in an aggressive tone.
Dude, I'm reading my book and just smile at you, look at you, and go back down to it. Don't understand, so I'm kind of just assuming.
Yeah, okay.
Ecclesius, as they're bickering, what do you write on your parchment, and who do you designate that can read it?
Tajit.
Okay.
I write it on a piece of parchment, and I say, "Don't worry, they do this all the time. Welcome aboard." And then
He gives you a smile.
Yeah.
And Erden, you're sitting there so you could read it, and it's just.
I actually no. I was gonna go to the bar and order just the whole round of food.
Okay. So goes. Yes, I could. What kind did you want? Fruits and veggies, cheeses, or did you want meat, stews? There's this new thing that we're trying. We have tried to melt cheese, and it makes food more delectable.
Thought you're good. We take stale bread crumbs and put it in a bowl of milk. That's a throwback, different campaign that you can't watch.
Oh, sucks to you guys.
If you would like, I believe they call it tendu.
I will pass on that. Do
Your
But-
loss, my friend.
I will take like a little bit of the cheese, a little bit of solid cheese, please. I don't know about
Very
the nuts.
well.
A little bit of the meats, a little bit of the fruits. I want to charcuterie it up.
Very well. So just for the 5 of you then.
Just in case the others join, we'll add bring enough for the full lot.
7 then. Very well. We'll say that the food will be 2 gold pieces.
Oh, thank you. And I'll slide 2 gold.
Very well. Enjoy. I will be with you as soon as I can with your food.
Oh, and add a round of drinks too. Here's another gold.
That will be another 6 gold. Just like before.
Here's the rest of it.
You hand him 8 gold? Thank you.
Yep.
Alright, so as you go back.
Give you all of it.
Alrighty. So, as you're all sitting there, we're going to cut back to Zio. So, Zio, as you're leaving Ekron's chambers, he opens the door and he goes, Zio, I hope that our nations can remain civil and peaceful together, and that nothing else goes astray.
As do I. That would be obviously beneficial for both of us.
And beneficial. Sorry. I almost went back into it. And beneficial for the people of both territories.
Yes, I think that this time of peace has been prosperous for both sides.
I agree. And as you take a step out, you see down the hall, far down the hall, you see 2 guards with their weapons not like drawn at you, but standing guard. And you see standing there in very ornate gown that follows behind him with his dirty blonde hair pulled into a slight ponytail, with his hair draped over. You seeing King Salias standing there, and he goes, Lord Vunra, would you have a moment to chat? And that's where we're going to end the session for the week.
Fuck is that?
Oh,
Ah, shit.
Who let the
oh
rich
I
guy
wasn't
off on a
expecting that one.
You literally just are so good at cliffhangers. You just created a cliffhanger, but just one sentence. Just said a sentence, made sense, put it at the end. There's your
I was
cliffhanger.
expecting
Lone
him to
Woodrod, you
wanna
got
talk-
something on your shirt. Boom.
What the fuck?
I thought he was gonna talk to Chester. I was gonna be like, Your Majesty, and bow out, and
Bow
go
out.
chill
And then,
out.
and then a king addressed you as Lord.
Yep.
Oh shit, is he the new king of Solaria?
Oh.
What?
Oh.
Hello,
When I
you want
was-
my job?
Sure.
What I wanted to mention real quick when you were looking up the rules for the sense good and evil is that like we should put the map on Insta so that people can see it. I mean, you can obviously people that need to join the Discord, they can see it in the Discord as well. But like, if there's like letters and stuff like that, that'd be fun to put on the Insta too. Unless it's like secret information that the characters don't want to reveal. But then like, we won't know, besides the people that have it, and then the audience will know there's something that we don't.
That's why I said I want to play in person, so I make you guys props. I was like, Jay, I wanted to send it to you. And, then I would have been like, all right, you're going to get a letter in the mail. Don't open it. But then when I tell you to open it. So we just didn't.
From the future.
And then he's moving. So
hey,
I'm
Anthony, third line down, second column. What letter is that? I can't read your hand.
That is a Q or it's a Q or an R, whichever. Go with it. So
ampersand and umlaut.
There's an umlaut on the top and bottom.
I actually knew those words.
Thank you, 66 Hades 6 for the follow, and Bjorn on the Bayou for I like that. Bjorn on
awesome,
the Bayou. I like that name. Thank you very much.
Song name with that now.
Yeah. Bjorn on the Bayou.
Bjorn on the Bayou. Or Bjorn. There, fuck.
Nope.
You guys do it.
But thank you for those
Tune in
follows.
next week when they perfect the song.
But of course, you can check us back here next week. We are going to be raiding a channel. I will set that up in a second. Here.
Spark Army.
Spark Army. But make sure if you all enjoyed the stream and it is your first time here, make sure you hit that follow button so you know when we're going live. We go live every Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern time, and we upload our episode onto YouTube the Tuesday following each episode. Next week, Jag thinks we'll have merch. We thank you very much, Carlson. I appreciate it. You make sure you follow our Instagram and our Twitter so you can keep up to date with everything we're doing and all the cool secret behind the scenes projects that we haven't unveiled yet. Make sure you join our community Discord down below so you can be involved with programs that we're making, content we're making, as well as you can play games with us and just generally hang out. It's really fun, so make sure you just click the panels down below so you can get to all of our social media and to our Discord. You can feel free to check out the merch down below, or excuse me, the art down below. Sorry, Jag. Sorry, Jag.
I can feel
You're not
Jag.
to us.
If that wasn't a cliffhanger.
But exactly. Check out the art down below by the wonderful, amazing June, aka Jess, as well as all of the music you hear on stream, as always, is made by my wonderful brother and our very own Bard Ecclesias, also known as Jeremy. So.
Hey.
But I am going to start this raid now. Make sure you head over there. Support them. They are a awesome channel. And make sure when you get in there, you wait for the Arcane Archives to post, and we'll do hashtag Spork Army. Those of you that have the emote, make sure that you throw the sporks in the chat when we do, and give them a follow and give them all the love in the world from us. But thank you again for everybody hanging out. You have a wonderful week. We'll see you again next time for the next chapter of the Arcane Archives. And thank you, Beasts of Darkness, for subscribing with Twitch Prime. That's awesome. Right at the end there. Right at the end there, you came in clutch. Thank you, Beast. I can't wait to see more from your sessions, too. All right, take care, everybody. You all have an amazing weekend. Bye, Shay. Take care. We'll see you next week for the next chapter of the Arcane Archives. Take care, everybody. Oh my god, I can't even leave!
What? Let's go.
What?
Beast!
Thank you, Beast.
You're making this really hard. 5 gifted subs. That's amazing. To Ashy, to Forster, to me, to Little Lutz and Magenta Mage, and to Jay. That's fucking amazing. The raid's about to go, though, so I do have to wrap it up. Thank you so much, Beast. You're an amazing person. We'll catch you next time.
Beach will get you some merch, man.
Take care, everybody. Fenos, thanks you for the follow. Now everything's happening too. Click!
We just got another gifted